How you doing, lab partners? Good to see you again. Here with Cire. We even will have Meg a little bit later. We're doing kind of a larger stream today.
Yeah.
Because this is our prep for our Kit Bash collab competition. It's been part two. It's been about a month and a half since our last one. You'll recall Cire, Megan, and Brett built a weird Imperial citizen in our first one. And in this one, we are actually paying homage, if you will, to an Instagram talent.
Yeah.
Totally not panicking. If you do follow Instagram and for Warhammer painting stuff, you'll no doubt know this person. His style is extremely unique. So we want to kind of show that off in a second what we did here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Why
don't we start with that?
If you haven't seen this guy's work, I think his thing is sort of like, I don't know, how do you describe this, Sarai?
It's like very grim dark, like Blanchitsu plus.
Yeah,
is how I would describe it.
Yeah, it's weird, for sure. I'll cycle through a little bit of it. Here we go. It's actually kind of fun to see what it is that he's probably basing stuff off of.
Yeah.
Or like the base model, because sometimes I think he just totally sculpts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a Vengorian Lord, I can tell, I think.
Yeah, at least parts of it. Certainly parts of it.
He used a Vengorian Lord here, yeah. This, I don't know where this thing comes from, but it's pretty creepy.
It's just a little guy.
It weirdly might be the creepiest one he's got. Yeah.
The eyes are, skeeving me out a little bit.
Yeah, the eyes are creepy. I love this one.
Oh, this one's super cool.
So this is the kit I've been building off of recently. The Soulblight Gravelord board I'm making uses these little mausoleums. And this guy was just like, all right, I'll make a walking house crypt monster thing. Yeah. Very wild. We've got here. Yeah, I don't know this kit either. I can't always tell what he's using for his base kits or how much sculpting he's doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I almost feel like that might be a Nurgle kit, or maybe not be GW at all.
The bottom looks like it could be a Nurgle kit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like a Forge World GW, but maybe not, honestly. I can't pick it out.
Is there not like a Sun Eater or something, a Kingdom Death model that looks kind of like the bottom part as well? Yeah.
I like these a lot.
Yeah.
Especially the guy on the right. The pig with the striped. Is it like bones or is it stripes?
I think it's like, I don't know, but it's cool, right? Like imagine like a 20-man block of all this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Geez. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Here that head is from a Sylvaneth kit.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah. This is maybe my favorite. This looks the most like playable or like a model that you would see. It looks the most, I don't know what the word is.
This feels Kingdom Death to me, honestly.
But I think that's a Stormcast.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Stormcast.
It's a Mark III Marine with a Blood Angel head, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, this is all Blood Angel stuff? It's not Stormcast stuff?
I mean, it might be Stormcast. I don't know. So the point is it's its own thing now.
It's its own thing.
It's certainly not just the sum of its parts.
I don't know what this is from, but it's amazing.
It's like a creepy, the spirits from... Have you ever seen that movie, Princess Mononoke?
No.
Oh, okay. There's like these tree spirits. They kind of look like that, but they're kind of cute. This is like the horrific
There's
version.
also a character in Nightmare Before Christmas that looks like this. He's
yeah.
He's not the mayor. He's like...
Are you talking about Jack Skellington?
No, it's not Jack Skellington. It's like there's like a creepy little side character. He's one of the villagers, but he's like has a role. I forget what he is.
I don't know.
Somebody remind me.
He would fit right in.
Yeah.
I think the point. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
in a great way.
Yeah. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's I love it.
And then this thing.
What is that?
Also, not sure where all these kits are from.
What? I like. That's not Nagash, is it?
No.
Okay.
The movement is kind of the movement. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So we being me, Cire, and Meg, but Brett is our cameraman. We got together and we have done a build. We had a build kind of party day. This is lagging. I wonder if I. Because of that, we're having a YouTube issue.
We're having YouTube problems. We don't have anything open, do we?
No, I don't think so. It's like a YouTube thing, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Is that lagging? Yeah, we won't show this for now. That's okay because there's a video coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
This video is coming out tomorrow. The video where we do all of this.
Yeah, you'll get to see the whole thing.
You'll get to see the whole thing up close. And it'll be me, Cire, and Meg. And you can get to see Brett's handy camera work, but he did help us film it. And we will know the winner by then because we're going to figure that out tonight. We have one poll up, but a little bit later. We're going 3 hours tonight, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
A little bit later, we will put the poll up for which one of these you are most into.
Yes.
So let's take a look at where we are at currently. Here is Cire's and mine.
Let me move it back.
This is where
you'll see Meg's in a bit.
You'll see Meg's. Meg will be in an hour. She'll replace Cire. Okay, so in the front you see
the man with the cape and two arms.
Oops, talk to us about what you were going for here.
Okay, so
you know what? Take mine off. It'll probably make the focus
it'll make it focus a little bit easier. Oops, he wasn't glued like you said.
He's not glued. It's okay. Hey, I'll reassemble him.
Okay, so looking at Totally Not Panicking.
That was just because of the video. There we go.
Looking at Totally Not Panicking stuff, I noticed a couple things.
Yeah.
He likes to go weird proportions, out of proportion body parts. So
proportion body parts is big. Yeah.
So I went with big feet, big hands. He does a lot of stuff with faces, and so I came to I can either go completely blank face, or I can go two heads.
Oh yeah, there's like or like pretty much blank but like two giant eyes.
There's something weird and
something
off
has to be weird. Yeah.
About the face. So that's what I went with. I noticed when he does skin, he does a lot of the red coming through, a lot of the blood.
Yeah.
Coming through on the undertone, so I made sure to do that, and a lot of dark colors, pretty muted. Mm-hmm. When he does go for a saturated color, it's red. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to paint up the loincloth there in a bright red, and then I'll dull it down with a little bit of black.
Yeah.
But there we are. That's what I'm working from. Oops, sorry.
Two-headed scary dude. Okay, here I'm going to hand him to.
Okay, I will
pick him up by the base. I think.
There we go.
And I'll show you what I'm up to. I'm, most of us, all of us, all three of us are using this as an excuse to add to an existing army, I'll be honest with you guys. And I think that's a handicap that we've all weirdly kind of discovered. Because just being able to go all in and build any kind of weird thing we wanted, I think would have been an easier route to victory.
Yeah, I think if... we should revisit this topic again in the future and just go unlimited. We're not trying to limit ourselves to any specific.
Yeah, that said, I will say this. I also feel like having something specific to build kind of gave me some direction.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I'm complaining too much in this regard. So I'm building a Nighthaunt Guardian of Souls. And I got to do a few things with this project. First, I got to get kind of far on the basing scheme that I want to go for with this army, which is Desert at Night. So I'm hoping that gets me some points. And then, as you can see, I went for asymmetrical amount of arms. This guy has 5 arms.
Yeah.
He has the lantern. Guardians of Souls have a lantern. One of his arms is just a lantern. He has a pole with a skull on it. Those two things, during my time to dip out at the end, I'll be gone for the last hour. That's where I'm going to do some OSO glow effect. The lantern needs to be glowy. And I think I'm going to make a glowy skull too.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah, then on his left side, he's got his 3 weapons. He is left-handed, we'll say.
Well, which one's his left hand?
He is, well, the 3 on the left, I guess, he's left-handed in this way. So he's got his sword. He's got his mace that also is just his hand goes right into. And then in the back, he's got a dagger to defend himself against anyone trying to sneak up on him. He is a ghost, after all. My hardest thing here that was not particularly totally no panicking, I had to sort of sculpt with Milliput and green stuff the front part of him there, trying to match what a Night Haunt looks like. The back part is plastic from the kit. The front part is milliput.
Yeah,
that I
milliput
sculpted.
green
So I had to kind of, it's right there. I had a good frame of reference. I was able to just kind of look at it anytime I needed to. But of course, the trick is sculpting it to really look just like it.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Easier said than done for sure. So I am ready to jump in here.
All right.
And let the best person win.
May the best totally not panic.
Yeah, may the best totally not panicking person win. Oh, so our warning went away, but I almost kind of want to try the video again.
All right, we're going to try the video one more time.
Let's try the video. Let me see what happens here. It is not in 4K, Brett. I do know not to do that. But let's see. That's still skippy. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah.
The stream health is weirdly not high.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Saray, where are? Oh, actually, you know what? Let me have that.
Yeah.
I'll man this guy and
Yeah.
get some good views of what you and I are up to.
All right. So, as I said before, I've got a little bit of base coating left to do. So there's a loincloth here that I'm going to do in a bright red. Because if you look at Totally Not Panicking stuff,
Yeah.
the only yeah, let's change the ISO on that.
Yeah.
When they do color, any saturated colors, it tends to be reds. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this loincloth right here in the red. Why is it so dark, I wonder? And then it's going to be a lot of washes. Mm-hmm. That's another thing that grimdark style is pretty wash heavy. So
a lot of washes. I'm actually getting to use some dirty down on mine.
Oh yeah, excited.
Yeah. Okay, and a reminder, folks, that we do have a poll up. A reminder to, if you have not already, please give us a like and subscribe. It always helps. It always helps us out. And finally, if you have any super chats, any questions, send them our way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, Saray and I are kind of like on this journey of learning how to get dirty down to work.
Yes.
It works. It's not that we don't know how it works. We're just kind of trying different things. It has a lot of interesting play with the color we're learning that you paint it over top of.
Yes, exactly.
I think for everything I read, for all the tricks I read, people saying, oh, use water, all of that kind of stuff. I didn't really hear a lot of talk about
base coating, right?
What you're painting it over exactly. I didn't really hear a lot. I think they sort of are like, oh, you're just going to paint your thing and then add rust on top of it.
Yeah.
But you and I have been using it for things that we want to be almost completely all rusty.
Yes. The problem comes when you want some of that color to show through, right?
Right.
So.
And dark is kind of interesting. I'm not sure. So I will show you guys here. Some of you might recall that we had recently. Here it should be okay.
There you go.
Yeah, recently we had. There, you got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Recently, when Meg and I painted Ghost, I did this dread scythe Harridan for in a kind of a Dios de los Muertos style, and I've gone back and I've given her rusty scythes, and that's kind of the look I'm gonna go with for the army. So I need this guy, and that works out great for Totally Not Panicking because I need this guy to have a lot of rust on him as well.
Yeah.
So these I actually base coated kind of a dark brown, and I left some areas lighter, and then I played around with water in it a little bit as well, which is kind of what gives it that weird yellow look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So here we go.
All right. So I'm gonna start on this red. I actually need to grab this red out of my handy bucket over here.
The only thing that's a little bit of a bummer about the video, but you guys will be able to see pretty soon, is that you'll get to see what Meg's been up to, because Meg is also working on one.
Yeah. That'll be a fun surprise.
Hers is pretty weird.
A fun little surprise coming up.
Yeah, definitely. So one of the things I feel like I learned, Saray, I was mentioning this to you before the stream when working with this dirty down stuff, is that it kind of is almost nice to paint it over top of a little bit of a messy paint job.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing like a sloppy job on this guy's sword. I think I'm going to make his sword handle rusty too. Just everything all rusty. These guys are Nighthaunt. They've been around forever. They don't...
No time to do weapon maintenance.
No,
right?
no time. I don't know, maybe no ability.
Yeah, maybe just don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already bones. Why do I need a new weapon?
Right.
Cool.
What are you starting on?
So I am, like I said, I'm doing this cloth here. I'm gonna try and get it a bright red just so it sticks out a little more, because a lot of the other colors are gonna be muted. You know, browns and dark browns. browns and dark browns and blacks and stuff like that. All right. I seen someone mention they're working on orc trucks. That's exciting. I love working on orc stuff.
It is, yeah.
Orktober is the time to do that.
Guys, make sure you vote also in our poll. We're talking about different David Cronenberg movies. I saw Ted earlier say, bold assumption that one of those is his 4 best movies. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But I thought that they were the 4. They're all kind of came out right near each other, like in the mid-'80s. And I feel like they're the most totally not panicking.
Most appropriate to the stream.
Most appropriate for this particular stream. Exactly. So yeah, I was talking to you earlier also about a cool development today.
What's that?
Well, Steve and I will probably talk about this on Monday's show, but the subscription thing for AOS is now in the US.
Yeah, it used to, for 40K it was called Imperium. What do you know what this one's called for AOS?
Storm something.
Storm something. Yeah, okay.
Stormbringer.
You know,
I think it might be Stormbringer.
You know, I think we make fun of 40K Space Marine chapters for having, you know, they can only have either Death, Angel, or some variation of those words in there.
Blood is well, yeah, Storm, but there's a few. Yeah, there's a handful of words, but it's under 24.
Yeah. Storm might make it in there if you're lucky.
It's less than you would think would work.
Maybe you throw in a color or a metal, right? Iron, angels.
Yeah, that could
bronze,
be... and
storm.
Those are probably both second
second founding, yeah.
Second founding, yeah.
But I was going to say, it sounds like AOS is starting to run into that problem.
Oh, for sure.
Storm.
Yeah.
What are they? Keep?
Storm Keep, yeah, Stormcast.
Storm, so I'm thinking like, okay, what's next? What is a part of a castle? Stormgate? Is that going to be one?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're not wrong. I mean, this is not particularly a new problem. They've already gone down this road. I think GW just is fine with this.
Yeah.
With this, yeah. I think... here's a good one. Here's a good chat scavenger hunt. Can you find 3 units? Actually, I don't know that this is true. I know there's at least one, but I can't remember what it is. Are there 3 units, 3 in AOS and 3 in 40K, that have the same name?
Ooh. We did get a super chat. Thank you, Zesticle. Zesticle says, I need some advice from the married couples here. What is the best way to hide my Warhammer addiction from future spouse? Should I get a storage shed now? I'm not the person to ask since I'm not married, but I would say...
You have a significant other you've been with for a very long while.
Yeah. You just have to convince your significant other that they actually love Warhammer too. And then you don't have to hide it.
Yeah, obviously, Zesticle, thank you for the support. Of course, we super love the support. We're not actually going to answer this question in a nefarious way in which we tell you how to hide this from your spouse. Now, from your future spouse. If it's a future spouse, if it's somebody like, people should really support each other's hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody has a hobby that you really can't get behind, then, that's also, I think that could be okay. As long as you're okay with them doing that hobby. Warhammer can be expensive. Finances are a big thing with couples, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be on top of that. I think one of the things I will tell you a thing that Megan and I used to do that was very helpful is we used to kind of pool our money together, and we used to actually have allowances that we that had the sole intention of being used for fun things. And fun things could be things like for most of Meg and I, they were hobbies. At that time, she was doing way more knitting, so she would spend hers on knitting. We would also take each other out, which was kind of fun because you'd like pay for it. It felt kind of like that. Like we'd take each other out to dinner.
Right.
So I think that's a strong suggestion. Like let's say you and your spouse. I'm gonna name an amount of money here. That's just like a random amount of money. I'm not implying anything about any amounts of money or anything here. But let's say you and yours. In fact, I'll name a ridiculous amount of money. Let's say you and your spouse monthly are pulling in $100. That's obviously like you can't live on that. So, but let's say you're pulling in $100, then you would say, okay, well, we're gonna each take $5, and that's gonna be our allowance, right? And then you like that, you pay your bills and whatever. So you end up with this little chunk of money that's like, cool, I can just have fun with this, right?
Yeah.
I'd recommend that. That's how I would hide it, and especially especially that's good because. First of all, most of us could not keep up with the purchasing paint-wise, right? So let's say you buy a unit of Assault Primaris, the new Primaris Assault guys, right? They're kind of new, right? That kit's right. Did I make that up? Is that a new kit? There's like a Primaris Assault Squad.
Oh, there's always new Primaris. Yes.
Right.
There's new Primaris Assault Marines with jump packs.
Okay, let's say you buy a unit of those guys.
Yeah.
So you have a few things that you can look at as an adult and say, all right, what do I do here? Well, I want to be busy painting, and this is really all I can afford for the next 2 weeks. Then like take 2 weeks on those guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like say like normally I do my quick and dirty slap chop or whatever.
Right.
Just like take this as an opportunity to like be cool. Well, this is what I have to hobby. So let me actually just work on these, right?
Yeah.
Or put more time into playing games if you're like, cool. The allowances had to be a little bit less this month, or I haven't saved up for a new unit yet, or whatever.
Right.
I think you were just asking you a joke question, Zesticle, but I'm giving you a real answer.
My answer is yes, get a shed with a lock.
Yeah.
Or just buy a new house and have your secret house, your Warhammer house.
Whoa, that would be infuriating if a spouse found out that there was a whole.
Look, you can already afford Warhammer. You can afford another house. You'll be fine.
Wait, that's right. We live in the Bay Area. That is 100% not true here at all.
You don't have a second house, a Warhammer house.
A first house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't do that one.
Don't do that.
I'm putting my foot down, saying Cire's office rocker. Zesticle, as always, thank you for the support.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a zoom in here. I'll show you guys what I've been. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grab this from you.
Yep.
And I'm going to show peeps a little bit of Dirty Down.
Hey, Totally Not Panicking's here.
I know, I see that. That's super cool.
You know what? If Totally Not Panicking is here for the end of the stream, I feel like their vote should be weighted.
Oh.
If they're still here at the end of the stream, assuming they're not just gonna swing in.
Let me take this as an opportunity to show you guys what I'm doing for my basing for this thing.
Oh yeah, this is exciting.
Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous that I'm not doing this.
I am, as you know, these are kind of Dias de los Muertos night haunt here. These ladies, and so I wanted them to have kind of American, Southwest, Northwest Mexico desert look, Sonoran Desert, there. Sidonia Desert, I think actually there's your cactus. Only a New World species. A lot of people don't know that. Can't find those in the Old World. And anyway,
you talking about Warhammer Fantasy or
no? Yeah. Old World.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well it's being picked up here, but
yeah. Why don't we move it to the? Can we move it to the light a little bit more? Let's. There we go.
Yeah. This is actually, for the most part, done. actually need to do the rim. I'm doing black rims. Brett will be so impressed. But this is meant to kind of have a moonlit desert at night look for the night haunt. So he kind of clips on here. I'll have to glue him on, and eventually I'll have a whole army of these guys. We're gonna on Sunday's stream, Megan and I will be painting Lady Oleander. Here.
It's not wanting to focus. There we go.
On Sunday, Megan and I will be painting Lady Oleander, and I'll be doing the base while Megan is doing a lot of Lady Oleander herself, and we'll be doing them in this theme as well. So I'll kind of show you guys how I do this at that point a little bit more.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready for some dirty down.
It's time. All right, I'm gonna grab a dry brush. Is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, we're gonna spy on you.
You're spying on me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm grabbing this English uniform, which is like a khaki color, or English uniform.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't need it. They know.
They know.
They know. You don't need to tell them.
I always thought English people wore red coats. I guess they've learned. All right. So I'm hitting this.
Like camouflage.
They've learned about it.
I think that's when they learned.
doomed.
I think they were like, "This isn't working. We're getting shot."
Okay, so it's a little out of focus. Maybe we can. It's so dark. Why is it so?
It's a little darker on the monitor than for you and I than it actually
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Let us know if it's too dark, chat. It's a little dark for us, so. Just hitting this. I'm gonna hit a couple of coats. First one's gonna be brown, and then I'll probably add a little bit of bone in there. You know what? And while I'm at it, I'm actually gonna hit these leather straps too.
There's something I needed to do. I know what I want to do. I want to actually go ahead and glue this guy. I want to grab real quick.
Yep.
Some super glue.
Where are we? There we
I
are.
want to glue this guy to the base.
So you can work on him.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to.
Well, Meg got me one of the little paint handle things.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
And I'm finding that I actually do enjoy it.
Yeah. I got one as a gift, and I've never stopped using it. Obviously, I say that, and I'm not using it right now. But
You're literally not using it right now.
and I'm missing it dearly.
All right, listen, sir. I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell Megan.
What's that?
Once the camera is on, you can just simply not move your left
Okay.
hand.
No moving.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think it's the camera's fault.
Yeah, this time maybe.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
I'll give you a little rotator.
Yeah.
A little. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah, there we go. It's a little dark. Well, it's dark because it's a dark cloak. But all right, I'm gonna get that. All right, you can come off of me. Next time, I'm gonna put it in the light. I'm gonna put it directly under the light so we can see it a little bit better. All right, so I've got that dry brushed. I'm gonna hit it with, like I said, a little bit of a bone color. Actually, I don't want a bone color. I don't want this green brown.
So,
green brown.
You guys can expect this full video out tomorrow. It'll be a little bit more in the afternoon, like 2-ish p.m. Pacific time. So keep an eye out for that. And you'll get to see how we built all of these and kind of our thought processes a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm actually curious if anyone can spot what the original model was for this.
Yeah.
If anyone can figure out, I'll think highly of you.
Yeah,
I won't give you anything.
you did yours. You feel like you have kind of a pretty solid core original model. I combined some extra bits from the Dread Scythe Parenting kit in different ways to kind of build this.
Right.
And Megan is, well,
you'll see.
You'll see. Yeah.
I'm excited for Megs.
Yeah, Megs is fun. Okay, let me do some dirty down. I'm not going to use my nicest brush for this because I'm just not convinced this stuff isn't slightly destroying my brush is.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Just to be clear.
I think everybody knows that
Okay.
Dirty Down Destroys brushes. But I'm, we're new to
You're gonna carry on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually black out these eyes. I don't think regular eyes are.
Regular eyes are not normal
Not
in his style, for sure, in their style. So, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to put on my focus mode. So I'm gonna be bent over I'm gonna contort myself to get these eyes.
The nice thing about Dirty Down is that, quite honestly, it's not particularly hard to do.
No.
Or like, yeah, you don't really have to focus when you do. You're just kind of slathering it on.
Yeah, it's pretty forgiving.
Oh, yeah, I think this looks good. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on how things look what kind of colors I'm painting over. Because I did leave some lighter colored areas. We also want to play with water a lot with this.
Right.
Cire and I have learned.
Yeah, if you add a little bit of water to the Dirty Down, it tends to lighten it, is what we've noticed.
Yeah.
So you get that nice, like, yellowy rust.
Okay. Right. Which we were told, to be fair.
Yes. They do tell you that.
And the nice thing about that is you can always go more. Like if you add water and it's too much,
you can just add over.
You can always add more. Yeah.
Okay. Getting the last eyeball here.
The skull, I think, is ultimately going to be glowy, but I'm going to go ahead and paint it rusty anyway.
Oh, totally not panic. He says, "Oh, lots of arms, nice."
Oh, good.
You're right on.
Glad. I'm glad. I will say this. We should say we're doing stuff inspired by his work.
Yeah.
But I know for sure, unlike you,
yeah.
I am not going to have a paint job that is particularly
grim.
Yeah,
dark.
I mean, because like I said, I'm a practical person. I'm a person who paints armies, and I wanted to add to the Night Haunt, and so
it'll probably be closer to your scheme then.
Yeah, but what I am doing though is, because this did prompt me to go ahead and make the call to do the rust.
Yeah.
On the Dread Scythe Harridan for their claws here.
Mm-hmm.
And because I did that with them, I did that because I was like, I need to have a little bit of paint job that harkens to Totally Not Panicking. So I decided that kind of helped me make that decision, to do a lot of rust stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool. It fits in with the desert theme well, and it's fun too because guess what, guys? I get to do rust with no verdigris because I don't think that's as big of a deal in the desert.
Not quite.
So just nice dry rust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like an old gas station sign in a Stephen King movie.
With the paint chipping off.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hitting the horns on this guy real fast. I'm gonna have to go back and add a little bit of blood around. Not blood, but like flush color around, like maybe irritation from the horns popping out. I imagine it's kind of a painful process.
Of horns popping out of your head?
Yeah. It's probably not pleasant. Would not recommend. All right.
What color, chat? Oh man, I'm about to do that thing where I'm going to ask people something, and then I'm probably just going to do it one way anyway.
Okay.
I do need some. There's a lot of glow effect in the Night Haunt army, like some OSL lighting sources. For instance, this guy's lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a call on that.
On the color of the lightning of the light.
Yeah, like his glowing lantern. Other units and models have glowing things.
Ooh, interesting. What color is the rest of the army?
Well, they're like this.
Oh, Dia de los Muertos, right?
This lady right here.
Black
Right?
and
A lot of black. We use that the Space Wolf triad
yeah.
on their shawl. We have they're raven haired. That is to say, very dark, but with a slight bluishness to it.
I mean, I feel like purple personally.
Purple glow.
That's what I think.
Oh, interesting.
Like a darker purple.
That could be
But
interesting.
chat has to weigh in.
Timbit says green, and
Timbit is usually right, so.
yeah, I was leaning towards green. I'm not just saying that because Timbit said it. I am. I'm just kidding. I am saying
Moot green. Oh, yeah, that's 2 for green, so I feel like the answer is
is
there. Viridian. Okay, that's
Is Viridian? That's a green. That
that's
sounds
pretty
green.
much
Now
green.
here's something I'm gonna try. Here's something I'm gonna try. Okay, so this guy's carrying a lot of rust weapons. He's undead. He's got skeletal hands. I'm gonna try to use Dirty Down to have some of the rust, watery rust, so more yellow, kind of running down on his, like onto his hands,
Right.
from the weapons. And I'm not just doing that because I did it already a little bit by accident.
Okay, if you say so.
I actually wanted to sort of have a look that he like, he never lets go of these things.
Right.
Right. He's a ghost. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to eat. He doesn't do anything else. He's just a jerk. And so he just carries these things. So I'm gonna see what happens if I try to kind of put the rust like invading his body a little bit.
Right. Where did this hair come from? Is that a gift from Bartok? It might have been.
Just was it? Yeah. I mean, the hair that floats around in this apartment's fairly easy to figure out who it's from.
Is it? Yeah. It's if it was Joplin, I guess it'd be more very obvious.
Or if it was like 14 inches long and curly, it's mine.
All right. So I've done a little bit of work on the leather. I'm gonna bring it up one more level. Then I think I already said I was gonna go to wash this, but I'm actually gonna go to wash this.
The trick, I'm gonna zoom in over to you here in a second.
Okay.
The trick to this is to try to make it look convincing in a way that actually doesn't make it look like you're just a bad painter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have the rust like running down on his hands. What I'm actually trying to do here is a little weird in that sense. You're trying to not have it just look bad.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, my style is that I'm bad at painting. My army's theme is that I'm a bad painter.
No, this is like very. It requires a lot of like decisions. It's not just slapping a willy-nilly.
This Dirty Down played with chainmail kind of interestingly. I'm gonna wait and see what happens when it dries, but I'm a little worried it like caked in too much and turned into like a flat mat. I'm gonna try to pull some off with a dryer brush.
The Dirty Down.
Yeah, I think like so he has a chainmail like veil thing on his face, and it's a pretty fine chainmail, and I think the Dirty Down just like spreading peanut butter across, like, you know what I mean? Like it just kind of filled everything in.
Where is my bone white? Okay, I have regular white, but not bone white. That's not good.
Okay. So next thing I'm going to work on, we'll check in with Cire when he gets himself situated. The next thing I'm going to work on here is his shawl, which I have been doing, like I said, kind of the Space Wolf host of colors. The Fang, Rust Gray, Fenrisian Gray. That sweet, if you will.
All right. Sorry, I'm just hitting a little bit of the. Oh, are you coming?
Yeah,
to
we're
me?
gonna spy on you.
Okay, so I'm just adding a little. So, another big thing that Totally Not Panicking like is really good at is texture.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to add it by brush because I'm realizing that I probably could have gotten away with adding a little bit of texture before, before I primed and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't. So I'm going to try and paint it in some areas.
There is typhus corrosion over there.
Yeah, I might use a little bit of that.
Speaking of texture, man, this the Dirty Down also definitely.
Oh yeah,
look at the bottle, Cire. Cire and I've been using this a little bit for things. The bottle is powder at this point around the top. I thought that was kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah, but texture is something that is difficult to pull off when it's not. I'm so used to. Just painting over the plastic, right? It's like there's not much texture in it. But that texture is what gives it so much.
Oh, the man himself suggests, use glue.
Glue?
Now with glue, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Zesticle, again.
Oh yeah, thanks,
for the memberships. That really helps us out. We appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were on me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so here I want to come over here into the light because I feel like I can't see anything even when. I will.
Here, actually, I'll get the clean while you're doing.
Okay, yeah, so people don't get motion sick. Okay. Come on. Why is it not? It really doesn't want to focus. It's that thing. I believe in you, camera. All right, maybe I don't believe in you. There it is. All right, you can switch to me now.
Okay.
All right, so this is a little bit clear. Obviously, the lighting's a lot better now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
It's coming along.
All right, it's still a little overexposed. I'm going to do a little adjust in there. Whoop. There we go. All right, so I need to get into the washes now. Oh. So I did a little bit of dry brush on the cloak. I think I might hit it one more time. I didn't have the bone white like I mentioned, but I might be able to mix up something. I'll add a little bit of white to the brown, and then... Oh, wait, I still need to bring up the red. So there's the red loincloth, but I want to bring it up even brighter before I hit it with a wash. Because,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. You can take her back.
Okay, now, while we're painting... Or perhaps for some time, instead of us painting,
okay.
We've been doing a new thing on Wednesday nights where rather than show fan stuff, we've been saving fan stuff exclusively for Sundays.
Yeah.
We still do fan stuff. We've been doing a critique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually didn't really have a critique until kind of the last minute today. People have not been posting as much in there. We were trying to figure out if you guys are a little nervous, in which case, totally understandable.
Yeah, and remember, if you don't want to have your stuff critiqued, just say you don't want it critiqued. We still want people to be able to utilize the channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Discord channel, if they want non-stream.
You can also message one of us. You can just message me and be like, hey, that stuff, please don't put that on the channel. Yeah. Some people don't want their lives blasted all over YouTube. We do, believe it or not.
Especially who was it? Zesticle trying to keep his Warhammer addiction on the low. If it's on stream, right? Don't want that.
So what we found was pretty cool. And I was going to have Cire and Megan do the critique, but it is about a basing. So this is our dear friend Liberty Fires, and he was wondering if this looks too red for an African Savannah look that he's going for. So I feel like whenever people ask a question such as that, they kind of, Liberty Fires, if you're, actually, I don't know if he's here right now. Do you know the answer to your own question is the first thing, right? So, like, is it too red for you? Or do you...
I'm looking it up on my phone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here. I'm not just doing something else.
He's literally ordering ramen right now. It's not even...
Checking my stocks.
He's checking his stocks. So I kind of feel like what I would say...
I think you nailed it. I'm looking at a picture right now next to it, and it looks exactly right on.
Red Desert Natural Reserve?
Yeah.
Where is that in? That's in...
Well, that might not be Africa, I guess. Certainly looks like it.
No, it looks like that looks like the
Is it
U.S.
Arizona,
thing. Yeah, it
maybe?
looks like Arizona or something to me.
I said African red desert.
And I
Where's
think
the red desert?
I think that's his point. I think that's the point, right? Is that this does look very. This looks like a desert. It's very red. Yeah, I think so. The savannah is not a desert, right? The savannah is a grasslands.
No, this isn't Africa. There's 2 red deserts. There's one in Wyoming and there's one in
I'm sure there's more too.
Port Edward, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa.
South Africa. Okay. So I would say, here's what I would say. First, a couple things. One, do you like the way this looks? Because if you like the way this looks, then that's that.
That's what's most
who
important.
cares, right? If it matches actually if it matches the actual environment. Right?
Yeah.
Now maybe you do care. In which case, maybe you do like it, but also you do care, right? That's totally a thing. In which case, yeah, it's definitely too red. Remember, it's not only is it too red, it's too dry.
Yeah.
So grasslands is a place that receives enough rain, but not enough rain for trees to reliably grow. That's where something is a grassland as opposed to a forest, right? So Liberty Fires here in the U.S., you start driving west, and basically as you start approaching, right, like Nebraska,
all the water's gone.
Nebraska and Kansas, they get rain.
Yeah.
But not actually. It's reliably enough.
Yeah.
Is sort of the condition, right? So then you have in between a savanna, which is a grassland, and desert, you have Sahel, which is the sort of area where it's turning into from one to the other.
Yeah, the transitional.
So first I would, and the reason I'm telling you these nerdy things is because to just be able to search and look up pictures, right?
Right.
So like if you wanted it to be, this is like more like Sahel, which is where desert and a grassland are starting to meet. So if you want to do a Sahel, look that up. And you will find there that you're going to have kind of like cracked ground, but some grass growing up. It's a narrow band between like the savanna and the Sahara Desert.
Right.
And maybe that's what you're going for. Otherwise, I do just think it needs to be more tan and more khakis, tans.
Yeah, I was going to say something that you could do is you could look at some, what are those? Weathering powders.
Yeah.
Some weathering powders. And you don't have to cover the entire base, but adding a little bit of weathering powder to one corner and then blending it in, just, feathering it in with a dry, a dry brush. And that'll give you a little bit of variation, and it'll give you that dusty texture, and it'll give you a little bit of that tan, like you said.
Yeah, so I would lean more towards tans and yellows. I think the Cire's idea is good too. And then whenever you use a weathering powder, you really want to kind of like think about what color you're putting it over top of.
Yeah.
Just like we're learning here with
Dirty Down. Dirty
Down makes a big difference. So listen, Liberty Fires, the biggest thing I would do is test bases. I'd make like 10 bases and I would just try all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I made so many test bases for my daughters at Kane. In particular, I think I did like a whole unit's worth, like 10.
Yeah.
And don't do 28 or 25 millimeters. Do like 32 millimeters.
Remember, you're gonna have to scale it.
Get a good look at it, right?
Yeah.
Get a good look at what you're doing. I feel like
But I mean, just to answer the basic question, I think I compared it to that picture. It looked right on.
You did, but I don't know that that's technically the savannah, right? That's a desert.
Well, it was in South Africa, so I guess we want to compare it to the savannah.
Yeah, I think.
I think the problem is that's a big area.
It's a big area.
It's a very large area.
It's a big area, yeah. For sure. So, but I think it's looking great. And the other reason I think though you do want to go more tan. Sorry, I don't know how you feel about this, but I think it'll look better with the red of the army he's painting.
Yeah.
Good point.
Is
this Word Bearers? I mean, it looks like Word Bearers, but I don't. I chat with him. I don't recall him bringing up that he's doing Word Bearers.
I mean, it looks like a loyalist.
Oh, it
could be.
It is. That's right. It is.
Yeah. I mean, that could be multiple things. Maybe even loyal Emperor's Children.
I can't remember what it is though. It's something. It is something obviously, in particular that he's doing, but I truly don't remember. Yeah. So we'll be having we have some more basing stuff on the horizon as well. A favorite thing I know from me. I love.
But yeah, thank you for submitting.
Yeah, thanks for submitting
doing great.
cards. We were just gonna talk about. I don't know. I didn't have anything queued up. I was gonna say the latest episode of some show, but I'm not really watching anything right now.
I'm watching What We Do in the Shadows with Holly, and we're kind of blasting through that.
Yeah, so Megan watched a lot of that, but not all of it.
Uh-huh.
And after you brought it up, I was like, yeah, I need to give that another shot. But I've put it on a couple times, and I haven't. But I've been like doing other things.
Yeah. It doesn't require a ton of.
It's kind of good for that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a good show for that.
Yeah, you can just like have like 1 million episodes of it running and go about your day.
It's a good background show. All right, so I swear I'm gonna finally actually start putting these washes on. I just keep finding other things that I need to fix. And Totally Not Panicking pointed out that I can add a little bit of brown into the recesses, which I'm going to do. I'm gonna mix together a brown real quick. Also, thank you, Molecule Cody, for the super chat. He says, after critique, please show the ghost like Stray did, so they want to see it in the light.
Oh, I see.
When you get a chance.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing some edge highlighting right now on all the different cloth, and then I will have to clean this up. I hate showing. Yeah, there's like stages where you're like, oh, come on,
don't make me show it now.
Don't make me show it right now, please.
You don't have to show it.
No,
okay.
I will.
Okay.
I will, of course. I'm just. Let me get it to a slightly more lovely place.
All right. I'm just doing a little bit of painting some toenails. Here. Okay. I also need to. I think this guy's mouth is. Yeah, his teeth are just kind of out. He doesn't have lips. I think someone cut his lips off, so. Yeah, that's
gross.
That's not pleasant.
No lips is pretty gross.
No lips is a little,
Yeah, no lips is kind of gross.
It's kind of scary. Mostly because you're like, then you'd always be kind of smiling, and it's like, what are you smiling for?
Right.
This is not the moment to be smiling.
Like that, messenger guy at the end of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the messenger of smog.
No, not. Is that who he is?
Mouth of Sauron.
Mouth of Sauron.
Mouth of Sauron. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Holly hates that guy. She says that guy ruined the movie.
Yeah, he is. He honestly, his demeanor and attitude feels a little out of place. Like his candor, his I don't know what it is. There's something about him that does feel a little bit out of place. It's up there with the nervous system comment from Gimli as wrecking my immersion a little bit.
Right.
Now, design-wise, he's cool.
He is very cool.
He's super cool design-wise. I like him. But it's actually funny that you bring that up because the last time we watched it was not that long ago.
Uh-huh.
When he started talking, I was like, this guy's kind of weird. Like
he doesn't. Yeah.
His scariness is not scary.
Right.
He feels
Goofy?
he feels like petty. He feels like a mean girl or something. like he feels like a high school bully. He comes out and he's like, "Oh, we really hurt your friends, the hobbits." Like he's not quite scary. I kind of know what she's talking. Well, I think I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, he's a little odd.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I put this one highlight on him right here, where I'm like, why did I do that? Do you ever do that?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you ever edge highlight something? And you're like,
that was dumb.
Why did I edge highlight?
Now there's too much attention being drawn.
Yeah,
there.
too much attention. Really stupid. Just hot garbage. Let me see if I can get it off real quick here. Dried. It's too much. You ever try scraping stuff off with an X-Acto knife?
Yeah, all the time. It has never worked.
It's like surgery, man.
Jules, the End of Empire says, thank you, first of all.
Yes, thank you, Jules.
My IJ, what is IJ?
Iron Jaws.
Iron Jaws Skaven diorama should be up soon. No transition. What are you guys going to dress up for as Halloween? I'll rock a funky Luigi's Mansion outfit. Wait, hold on. Are you going as the mansion? I'll rock a funky Luigi's Mansion outfit.
What? Luigi's Mansion is a video game?
Yes. This for those of you who don't know, Zach has never played a video game.
Is it for Nintendo?
Is it for yeah?
Can I still get
Can I still get Nintendo?
Can I still get Yahoo on this?
Cool. Or honestly, Luigi. Yeah, it's like if Luigi was a Ghostbuster. You go around hunting ghosts with your ghost vacuum.
Booze? Are they?
Yes, and other things. Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
What are you gonna go as? You're not like a big Halloween person.
No, I see. Holly had asked me this earlier, and I don't actually have an answer. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done a Halloween. You know, there's like, first I was like, I was usually working, and then overseas, and then, just felt too old, and then COVID.
Oh, I see.
It just kind of
Yeah, there is a period where you feel you go straight from being a kid trick-or-treating to being a teenager, doing your own kind of like
menace,
maybe more the trick part, to being a young adult and like partying.
Yeah.
That like you then hit this period in your late 20s, early 30s where you're at where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. But then like in your mid 30s it circles back and you're like, oh man, it's time.
It's back. It's time to party.
This is
wow, it's time already.
You're like, this is an excuse for a lot of things. That's what ends up happening with Thanksgiving. Or
Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. It's wild.
Thanksgiving.
When you turn
listen
30,
around here. When you're in your late 30s, Thanksgiving gets wild. That's true. All right, we're going to get Cire's answer in a bit.
My answer?
Your Halloween
I have to go think about it.
You have to go ponder. And
because
in the meantime...
Meg is going to take my spot. I'm going to go and paint somewhere. I'm going to have to come back because I need that brush. Oh, do you need water? No.
Hi, Meg.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I literally just got out of a work meeting, so I don't know what you guys were talking. Sounds like Cire does not know his costume yet.
Yeah.
He's running out of time.
Yeah. I know. He has not planned it ahead years in advance. Michael Cody, thank you for the super chat, by the way. And I will, once Meg gets situated here, we will show the ghost over in the slightly better lighting.
Oh, what's this all about? Jules sent something. We'll get to it, I guess, if we haven't yet. But
yeah.
Or we did, right? The 10. It's like there's a celebration.
Yeah,
going
there's a
on
10. I don't know what that is.
Super chat, which is cool.
Well, yeah, what is that?
I don't know. That's what I just asked.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you know what it is? No, I'm just kidding.
It's a 10. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
How's your project going?
It's going pretty good, actually. So I feel like I was able to channel a little more Totally Not Panicking.
Oh,
here we go.
Here, it says, let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Oh. Wow, let's celebrate. That's cool. All right.
Yeah. Oops, this is going. You guys have seen all kinds of inner workings.
Yeah, what's going on today?
Yeah.
It was kind of laggy earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. That was the video. Yeah, we had, there we go. You can see him a little bit better.
Figure it out, guys.
We had,
this is why we appreciate your super chat.
We just had a lower,
so a
lower rate. That happens on
It
YouTube
happens,
time.
yeah.
But I will put him over on the other thing as well. So here's where he's at so far. You can see the dirty down looks pretty good, actually. Ooh. The rust thing going on. But we'll put him over on the glam cam in a second.
Oh yeah.
After Meg gets set up and ready to go.
I have to say I really appreciate the looseness of this project because it's been a crazy week for me at work.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of time to make big grand plans for this little freak that I've built. But it lends itself to that. I think not to I know Totally Not Panicking probably puts a lot of thought and care into his painting, but it also looks very like organic and loose in the style. So
yeah,
that works.
I think it also you can just sort of tell that they are just really good at it. Like they've been doing their thing, they've got their thing, and they're killing it. So
yeah,
there's a lot of that going on as well.
All right, I'm going to get my guy on the glam cam so you can see what I'm starting with, this monstrosity.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a good shot, Meg?
I got it.
Okay.
It's there. I don't know what to say. Yeah. It's too bad we couldn't show the video earlier, but I found this really cool. I didn't know what to do. And it's funny because you said that all of these are based on something from my army, or it's something I want to add to my army. I don't think it is.
I thought you said it was Gorislav.
Oh, yes, you're right. I totally forgot because I was not planning on buying a Gorslav. This thing looks, but now that I've built it and I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I really want to use this?
No.
No. I don't. It can be Gorslav. That's fine. I don't care. But like, do I really want to deal with this on the battlefield? Like, look at his choppy legs sticking out and like bumping into things. It's bad enough with 40 zombies. I don't know. We'll see. But I found this great picture, which I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can get it on camera here. Can you guys, it's not focusing, huh? Let's move this. This is not normally how we do things, but I found this image and I was like, oh, I want to make that. And so I did my best to kind of shape it and get it going. And then I also love the thing, as everyone knows. So I was like, let's just stick some extra heads because we have all these bits and I'm like, I love all these bits and I just want to shove them in places. So I gave him blade legs, skeleton blade legs. He's about to hack up this rat for dinner. And he's just got a bunch of stuff sticking out of him because apparently he's just made up of things. He's just a mess. His hair is crazy. I'll probably have to cut it a little bit, but I just wanted him to look like a living disaster.
The hair is great.
Yeah.
Now, Meg, I know you've been working, but Totally Not Panic is in chat.
I know. I was talking earlier. It's so great.
Yeah, it's fun.
I hope you're enjoying the show and that we're doing your style justice. We can probably come switch back so I can start working on this guy. Give it to me.
Okay, and actually, let's go ahead and put mine on for a little bit of a better view.
Yours and Cire's are like actually like nice looking.
Well, but really yours is, I think, capturing the spirit of Totally Not Panicking quite well. Let's not sway
the vote. That hasn't started yet.
Okay, so here's where my guy's at. I'm liking. So I have to clean. I got a little bit of white on the base. The base is going to be kind of interesting. I need to, like I said earlier, I'm actually going to do black rims. Brett is going to be like so excited. But I'm going to do the Vanta black.
Nice.
And so there it is, moonlit desert. And here's this night haunt floating through it. That's kind of the idea. I think one thing I might do, I've got some thinking to do on how my models interact with the moonlit bases.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if the moonlight is casting blue on the cactus, it's going to also want to cast blue on the model.
But they're ghosts.
You have that to contend
But
with.
Here's the thing. They're ghosts.
Yeah, but...
So should they be casting? Like, I like them.
Then they cast their own light. So you've got OSL going on and... like just ambient light going on, right? You actually have two OSLs, right? You have OSL coming from the moon, and then you have OSL coming from the ghost.
So the OSL coming from the moon will hit the...
You made this really complicated, Zach.
We'll hit the train. I'm not going to do moon OSL on the ghosts.
Okay.
I don't think that makes as much sense.
Oh, I guess I thought you were going for that. If you're not, then don't.
Moon OSL
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
We were talking about it outside. So that's what I figured he was doing that, but...
Moon OSL on the ghosts?
Well...
No, I'm doing it on the terrain.
Yeah, but the ghost is also there.
The ghost needs to be casting...
Would it be like extra glowy?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's, I think, what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah. Do you want it back?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness.
You can put the camera here in the middle, Meg.
Okay, thanks. Also, convenient for me... as you guys know, like last week, we put out a video about the color black and mixing the color black. Exactly, molecule. I don't know how ghosts work. I just assume light works the same for everything.
Sounds like we need to ask Luigi.
we need to ask a ghost
from
scientist.
Luigi's Mansion Party, whatever it's called.
You want it here, though? It'll block the camera.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. I'm making everything so difficult today. Anyway, so convenient for me. I have my palette of neutrals from the video still. Because I'm like, I might use these colors. And this is, again, the perfect project for it. I just do stuff. I thought I was going to have time to do non-metallic metal during my meeting, but the meeting was actually engaging and worthwhile. So I paid attention and participated. How many meetings do you guys paint through a day? Gotta ask. Okay. Let's see. I love this creature that I found. And then I lost track of who it's from, so I'll try to look it up later so I can credit the artist because it's super cool.
Your
my like inspo post. Yeah. Inspo image. I'll throw it up in Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined our Discord yet, I see a lot of green names, so a lot of you guys are in there. But if you haven't, I will put a picture in later for my inspiration for this weirdo.
All right, during the Discord, it's easy to if you would like to. Yeah, the link is on the front page of our YouTube site, YouTube channel. Okay.
And totally not panicking. Okay, since you said so, I will use this on the tabletop. Don't you worry. Neighboring models be damned. They're gonna get their legs chopped.
Oh, but there's way worse than that out there, right?
I guess so. Yeah. Oh, wings. Wings are such a nightmare.
Yeah,
to deal
with. The Vampire Lord and Zombie Dragon.
Yeah, who I called Dirtbo.
Yeah.
I know his wings are always like hitting something, so I'm like, it looks like he's facing away from battle, but actually he's not.
Yeah. There's like
go through that.
When like thunder tusks, you basically back them into battle because they have these huge tusks sticking out the front of their face. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna spy on Meg.
Oh,
Meg, where are you
just got here.
Yeah, where are you gonna be painting? Right there? Does that feel
good?
Okay.
This does seem okay to
It's good.
To
Yeah, just hang out there. Don't move around. Don't move your plane.
I won't.
Too much. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There we go. Oh yeah, it's looking good.
Oh, it's so dark. Is that better? Is that better for everybody? Okay, hopefully. Let me know if it's not, and we can darken it back up. But anyways, I'm just sort of randomly picking colors from my color palette right now and doing a bunch of washes. I want it to look grungy. Yeah. It's funny because this body part right here was a zombie chest, so it's like a rib cage. But it kind of just looks like teats. So I think I'm just going to treat it as teats, lumpy teats.
Oh my god.
To feed his rat before he eats it, maybe.
What?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to make it weird. Lumpy teats. Okay, sorry.
This is kind of funny.
Struck a nerve there.
Wow. No.
Oh, let's take this color. Oh yeah, I like this greenish orange mix.
Yeah. Your wet palette is.
It's so good. Yeah, it's just as much of a wreck as this guy. This poor guy. He's like, kill me. I've lived through enough.
Okay, I'm layering up what Meg's doing is way more interesting than me. I'm just layering up a shawl. A stole.
Fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Yours is gonna be beautiful. I'm excited to see it. Whose is yours replacing? I kind of missed that.
It's a character in Nighthaunt called Guardian of Souls.
Okay.
He's got this lantern. That's like the big thing.
Guards the souls.
Yeah.
Okay. Brett and Totally Not Panicking are insisting that this thing is giving birth to the rat. That's fine. It can be both. You can give birth to the rat and then eat it. There's no reason why you can't do both. I've had gerbils. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's totally normal, healthy behavior that happens.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens in nature, isn't that usually the argument?
Yeah, but I don't know that a gerbil cage is nature.
No, that's true. Where do gerbils exist in nature, or like have they been just domesticated out of existence?
I think they're like a little desert animal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, some yeah. Some animals, I guess, like male might like kill the
Well, and other males,
stuff
babies,
like that.
yeah,
But
that makes sense. Of course you
I'm
would
not
do
sure like baby like just doing that right away. I think that's like a weird. Maybe it happens in nature. I don't know.
What?
Who knows what gerbils get up to in nature?
Oh, animals eat their young if they are like, oh, I don't have the resources to feed my young or protect my young or whatever. Like if I need to do this to survive, I'm gonna do it. And I kind of respect that about animals, but can't do that. It's not cool. They know their limits. Oh my goodness. I come in and like whatever normal conversation people might have been having, it just gets weird. I think.
Let's close the poll soon.
Oh, okay.
In a couple minutes we're gonna close the poll. So
Oh, yay.
So vote, please.
Oh,
if you
I did
haven't.
vote.
And then we're gonna chat some Cronenberg. But Meg, you said you don't exactly remember any of these movies.
Oh my goodness. No, I don't.
We watched them over I think during COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah.
That one time. I have a bad memory. I think I've mentioned this many times. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it.
Not sure though.
I couldn't be for certain. But when I watch movies, so those of you that know, I have a podcast where my friend and I review horror movies because we love horror movies. And Zach will tell you, when I watch a movie in preparation to talk about it, I watch it several times, like in a week or two or whatever. I'll watch it the first time. If I'm good, I'll watch it the first time. No, the first time I watch it, I'll take a bunch of notes. And then the second time, I'm like kind of just enjoying it more. And I'll note stuff if I think about it. And then after that, it's like, oh, I'm just going to watch it again so it's fresh in my head. So I'll watch movies many, many, many times in a row. And that's the only way I can get things to stick. Because I'm that bad at remembering things.
Yeah.
It's
interesting.
So back to the poll, like I've seen The Fly once. I think I remembered it more because Jeff Goldblum's in it. But the rest, Zach's telling me that I've seen those and I couldn't tell you a thing about them.
All right, I'll kind of try to sum them up and see what you remember. So, Videodrome has Psycho James Woods in it.
Oh.
Do you remember that movie we saw?
I remember that he's in something.
Yeah.
And he's a psycho.
He is in
but
it.
I don't remember the plot or anything like that.
Yeah, Videodrome has him in it.
Mm-hmm.
Scanners is that weird movie where they're psychic and they're like a couple times some people's heads explode and they're like doing these. It's like
it's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, they're like okay, and then The Dead Zone has Christopher Walken in it.
Yeah,
and it's with the there's like a political assassination thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think the Dead Zone doesn't really have any Totally Not Panicking style creepy body horror stuff going on, while the other three of these do. Mm-hmm. So looks like The Fly has won, which makes sense. It's very popular, right? It's kind of the most famous one. Mm-hmm. Guy goes into a teleporter, flies in there with him, comes out the other end.
Also, they did it on The Simpsons, so like that helps it stick
a
little bit.
Yeah. It's actually a great Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah. Bart.
Homer reaching in and drinking the cat ear medicine. Remember, Homer puts it right by the refrigerator so he can sit on the couch and get things from the fridge.
Sorry, I moved. So.
Oh, you moved. Okay. Oh, just a bit.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got
just
it.
wherever
okay.
you're gonna be.
I just want to. I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's okay. Of course.
Everybody.
So yeah, I think. I can't say I'm too surprised by The Fly winning. Now, I was telling Cire beforehand that the movie Infinity Pool.
Oh, yeah. That's his son.
Is actually his son.
Yeah, but
I was saying I'm not
really good.
Yeah, I was saying I'm not typically we're typically skeptical of Nepo babies, as they're called in Hollywood. But look, if you can do it, you can do it. You know, that's the thing. And that movie was crazy good.
I know. We talk about this. I mean, it also stars a nepo baby, right? Skarsgård.
Again, very good actor.
It's like, funny, like, because that is frustrating for everybody, right? Like anybody who's had to deal with that at their place of income, work, employment. That's the word. Yeah. And with acting, it's kind of like romanticized, right? Like, oh, it's a dynasty. It's this person's kid. It's so cool to see the thing going on, right? I don't know how I feel about it. Because on one hand, like with acting, if you're bad, like no one's gonna go see your movie, right? But we talked about like writers. Like if you're a bad writer, you might still get a lot of work.
Certainly, Netflix seems to love it. I mean, Netflix has basically turned into UPS. But then also, what movie?
Sometimes bad movies are fun. I don't know.
They are, and sometimes Netflix has. We just watched that killer good movie on Netflix.
Nepotism is a weird.
The Benicio del Toro movie we just saw on Netflix. That was so good. So anyway,
it's a weird topic.
It's weird, but
nothing is ever black and white. Is I guess what we can say.
So the real insider thing apparently with Hollywood nepotism problems, I think, is when when they're given to people kind of down the middle of the chain, like showrunners and stuff like that. Because I think that's where things can become worse in an insidious way. You're right. If someone's a bad, and for the most part, I think if you're not a great actor or then you're right that the numbers speak, right? I don't like an older kind of nepotism actress was Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't think she was particularly good, and she
won an award.
She doesn't do movies anymore.
Didn't she win? She got. I think she got something for Shakespeare in Love.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it's not something we have to figure out here on this episode.
No, we don't.
Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Anyway, Infinity Pool, very good. We were actually talking with Steven last night, or 2 nights ago, about different horror movies on his way out from after our show. We forgot to mention that one to him.
Yeah, it's very unique too. Like, the horror in it for me is mostly existential, which I think is what it's going for.
Yeah, I think so. All right,
there is some body horror, but
I'll say to Totally Not Panicking if they're still around. Talk to me about your favorite way to build depth into this Dirty Down Rust, because it looks great. And if this was terrain, I'd probably stop here, but I kind of want to highlight it up. I'm a little skeptical about using like an orange rust color, but I could. What do you think, Meg?
Sorry, what are we? Oh, they love each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how would you highlight how would you highlight the rust?
Does rust reflect
light? It really
light?
doesn't. No, right.
What I would do is like I don't know how you would reflect. Would look up a picture and then you can do steel. Can you do like brighter? If you apply like a brighter undercoat and then apply the Dirty Down on top, will that brighten it up?
A little bit, and you can see kind of spots where that's happened. Yeah, I can actually go back and do that.
Yeah.
Also, just see how much it can also reactivate with water a little bit.
Ooh.
I'll see if I can get that happening at all. It might be too late for that though.
Yeah, I was gonna say my favorite Cronenberg is Jason X.
Is he?
You know what?
He didn't do it.
Didn't do it. What does that mean? Didn't do it.
He didn't. He's not like the director or anything.
You know what? He's not the director.
He's in it as an actor.
He insisted on a cameo in it, and he rewrote his lines. So he did work on it.
Well, he did work on the original, right?
The original Jason. Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, Friday the 13th.
Oh boy. Oh, that I don't know.
Yes.
Actually.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
You positive?
No, it was either that or Halloween.
Would you bet your life on it?
Either that or Halloween.
Would you bet my life on it?
No.
All right.
But either that or Halloween.
Did he work on Now I gotta look it up. Let's
No,
not
Halloween's John Carpenter.
Yeah, that's
So then, yeah, it's Friday the 13th.
okay.
Yeah, he was involved.
I'll take your word for it until chat says otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Broken Chef. You can do the steel thing. I kind of don't want to do that. I want the weapons to look so old.
So old.
Not like they've been like quickly de-rusted in the last lead up to battle, or like yeah.
Oh my gosh, this guy is just. Is he happy? Like, how does this guy feel about his life? What is it like to live with knife legs? It seems like it'd be pretty rough.
To live with knife legs.
Yeah. He has to scoot around on his butt, right? Or something.
He might be able to do like a crab
Ew,
walk.
the way he walks would be so creepy.
Maybe he does like a crab walk.
I like the idea of him just like using his hands and just like kind of like scooting his butt like across the floor, right?
Yeah.
Not across the floor like a cat, but like he has to lift his butt up to move, and then his legs are like like hacking
As he
walks, so he can like clear bushes in front of him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more menacing for sure.
Super scary. I would not want to deal with this. What a disaster.
He can maybe, like, if he has to escape, he can maybe do like a all hands on deck crab walk with all four limbs, but otherwise he gets to kind of fight and
This is like a
scurry
really
along.
This is a fun palette cleanser again. Like I've been doing a lot of palette cleansers recently, I feel like. But now that I've done this, I'm like, I kind of want to do another one and take it a little more seriously. I am not a sculptor. As you could probably tell, his belly is like it's just like a lump of milliput. I would love to like have another go at this. Because I don't know, it's like it's really soothing painting something this loose.
Maybe next time we'll do a Totally Not Panicking diorama series.
Oh, I love that idea. Oh my god, now his hair is a wreck. Dude, you need to brush your hair. Anyway. Edward Cleaver Feet. I see some gray names in chat. What's happening? Guys, make sure that you have your gifted memberships options turned on so that if somebody gives away some memberships, you can claim one. If you don't know how to do that, just type exclamation point gray name in whatever English flavor you choose, and it will pull up the instructions on how to do that.
Oh yeah, this stuff really reactivates with water. It's kind of interesting.
So you seal it with a varnish and then it will
Yes.
stay. Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
But the addition of water is what makes it kind of get lighter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That does it?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Like, are you lit? Maybe like it's revealing more of what's underneath because you're pulling some of it off. Maybe if the underneath is lighter, it makes sense.
I'm not sure.
Molecule. Have we talked about this at all?
We have not yet.
Okay, Molecule, your shipment went out today, and we should talk about our merch.
Yeah,
we have merch, guys. Shirts and hoodies are on pre-order, and we are closing them October 31st. We have to end it so that we can get our orders and then send it to the printer. We're getting these screen printed. This is not Redbubble stuff, guys. And we're a small operation, so we got to do it this way until we can figure out a better way to warehouse things. But go check out our Etsy shop. There's a link in the description. There's a link on our YouTube channel page. And grab yourself one of those before we close it. Also, we have stickers.
We do. Those are not
Those
on...
are not on pre-order.
Those are not on pre-order. Those are ongoing.
Yeah. So you can always get a sticker.
They're quite nice. We have some here. Should we show them?
Yeah, we should show off the stickers.
Okay, here. I'll go ahead and do them right here, Meg. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got the...
So let's see. We have our lab rat. Look at how cute it is. And it's holographic.
Yep.
Yeah, here it is compared to my hand. Right? If you need that for a size comparison. So this one's super cute. We also have a lab mandrel. Also holographic. Be the coolest kid in school with your holographic mandrel.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have our logo. Our little lab icon.
Yeah.
For you all. Not holographic, but pretty cool. And every order, no matter what you order, comes with one of our logo stickers. So you'll be getting a logo sticker.
Yeah.
No matter what you order. No minimum purchase.
No minimum purchase.
We have all kinds of swag.
Yeah.
We will work on other merch in the future.
Yeah.
Aside from what we have shown you. And we'll do things in like limited runs. So you want to catch it while it's happening.
Yes, that's
There's been a request for hats. So we'll have to do hats next time.
Or caps, as they call
caps,
it.
yeah. For those of you who don't speak American, it's a cap, not a hat.
Yeah. It is funny because I feel like only really British people have requested the cap.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't think I realized.
They don't even have sun over there. What do they want a cap for?
Well, I think in the limited instances where they do have sun, they
we gotta put our caps on.
they put their
we never get to wear these.
They put their caps on quickly. Okay. You can see he's kind of a wet mess. That's because I'm using water to work on the dirty down here.
She said, I don't know. Something there. There's something there to work with.
Oh, I don't know about that. So what else do I have left on this? I mean, I have a lot left, but I'm trying to think where else I have the OSL Glow. He's going to be a little less Dias de los Muertos than the Dread Scythe Harridan. But I think that's okay. The whole army can't all have flowers in their hair and big skull faces.
Well, why on earth not, Zach?
Well, he has this big helmet on. He's like this Middle Ages jailer's helmet. Another unit I really want to have a lot of are the crossbow guys, and they also have kind of like this style jailer's helmet. But this will look cool. You know,
it is cool.
It's like an executioner's
jailer's helmet.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably not correct.
Ty just ordered a shirt, and those will be... So after Halloween, we will send the order out, and it takes them either between 10 and 15 days to process. So we will definitely ship those before Thanksgiving, our United States Thanksgiving. And yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys being patient about that. We wanted to give you guys a good product. We didn't want to go the Redbubble or Teespring route because those don't tend to be as nice. So really appreciate your guys' patience with the merch.
Yeah, and we are excited about being able to kind of do different shirts at different times. But if you go there and you do see one that you really love and you have the scratch for it, grab it, because you might never make that one again.
Oh my gosh.
That also might not, I don't know, be true. We'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to figure it out. The mods are going to receive a special edition shirt from us that nobody else gets to have. I just wanted to throw that out there. We love our mods. Our mods are great. Our mods are king.
Yeah, very helpful.
Especially...
very helpful, folks. Thank you also, Ty and Just Jupiter, both you guys, for it looks like you guys are trying to do some sniping, which we do appreciate.
Yeah. We love having more people join us, more friends and people to hang out with.
Folks, you guys are now starting to get kind of like a look at what the three of us are doing. We are going to, we have closed our first poll.
This guy's little butt.
Sorry,
go ahead.
We are going to put up a second poll very soon. On my way out, I'll actually put it up when I'm out of the studio, for the winner, because we're going to decide the winner here tonight. The winner gets to pick what we eat at the next Kit Bash collab competition, which we think will probably be in January. We're hoping to do something a little more epic. Cire and I were shooting some ideas around. But we are looking for you guys to tell us who wins. Mm-hmm. So, make sure you vote on that poll, please.
When it comes up. It's not up yet.
We'll bring it up here.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
We want to give you guys a chance to kind of see where everybody's are at, and you're like I said, you're hopefully starting to kind of get an idea of what we're all going for here. And you can base the criteria on kind of whatever you feel makes sense. Like you could be like, oh, whose looks the most like a totally not panicking thing, whose is just the most cool, etc. Which one of these people do I actually like the best?
Any criteria is fine.
Any criteria you want.
Who do you want to pick the meal?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
If you want the meal choice to be interesting.
What?
The meal you won't be eating, then you want to pick me. I'm the only one that's not apparently going to pick burger and fries.
Listen, buddy. I have more to me than burger and fries. I was thinking about this.
Okay, what else would you say?
I'm not telling. Should I tell yet? I don't want to ruin the surprise at the end.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah.
When I win and I pick goulash.
Goulash? I don't even know if I can...
gazpacho.
I
would never pick gazpacho. It's soup and it's cold.
So you don't know what goulash is?
I don't. But I don't know. It sounds...
And I know you don't.
It sounds like not... It doesn't sound... The name does not sound enticing.
It doesn't.
So I'm going off of that only.
Like a lot of Eastern European food, it doesn't. And probably isn't.
Rude.
Yeah, I know there's...
Wow.
Yeah, that might be a hot take.
That is a spicy take, sir.
I don't
now
think...
all of our Eastern European friends are like, unsub.
Here's the thing. I don't think it is that hot of a take.
Okay.
I think... Unfortunately, there are just some places that don't get the best reputation for their food.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
Okay. Yeah. But there's some good Eastern European food, of course.
Of course. Every culture has great food.
Meg, how's it going?
It's going okay. I'm enjoying doing all the washes. And kind of just seeing what colors surface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I'm kind of guessing like, I think this color will do this. And then it does whatever it does. And I'm like, oh, I like that. It's creepy. It's grungy. It's a good combo. I wanted it to be like really nebulous what color this thing is. Because, it's apparently going to be a zombie, right? On the battlefield. And they usually look kind of green and nasty and... It's hard to tell what color they really are. I put a lot of green and like orange in, and now I'm adding some red wash, like red tinted wash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I wish I sort of had is like a little, almost like Lay's like flowers to put around his like he's wearing them like a necklace.
Oh yeah, get him laid. Ty is saying goulash is great, so I take it back. That wasn't cool of me to say. I'm sure it's good.
It is fine for you.
I don't know if I've had it or not.
It's like a paprika-y thing. You might like it.
It's just paprika in a bowl.
It's like a creamy. I don't know. I know it has paprika.
What did you make today? Because you made like some pesto and like what was like pesto and what are those?
Pearl couscous.
Pearl couscous, yeah.
Pearl pasta.
Was it something in particular, or was it just like you just made it up?
I just made it up.
It was really good.
Those and we had a couple of Yukon Gold potatoes. So
I did taste potatoes. I love potatoes.
And then I made the pesto out of arugula and basil and sunflower seeds and breadcrumbs.
Okay. Yeah, that was great.
And Parmesan cheese.
I really liked it.
And olive oil and pepper. And
oh my God. It just never stops.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll zoom in over to you now, Meg.
Okay. I'm going to push it forward to try to get more light on it. I'm hoping it can be brighter for fam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and now just Kim, you just go ahead and do your thing.
I know. I'm looking at stuff. Let's get his little butt crack.
I've got the light pretty good here.
Okay, great. Is that picture in picture? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's his face.
Cire was doing a lot of playing around with washes and colors too. Yeah, this is looking great. It looks very like, yeah, kind of like
It's grotesque.
disgustingly natural,
Yeah.
kind of like. Of course, I think his stuff has very serious Silent Hill also vibes, right?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like a thing.
Oh yeah. I could. You earlier. You know, we were going through that slideshow of his work, and I was just like, I could just stare at this all day. It's so nice. It's so like inspiring. I think I mentioned Stephen Gemmell in the short. If you guys caught the short that came out today, it was in our Instagram stories as well. Stephen Gemmell, I grew up reading those books, and this obviously like kind of reminded me of that. And the stories were what they were. You know, their kids' stories are written very simply. But the artwork, I loved it. I loved it as a kid. And I don't think that way. Like, I have a hard time coming up with my own ideas. And so to me, I was just like so impressed by the stuff Stephen Gemmell would come up with. And again, totally not panicking. Like, oh my God, how do you think like this? So very impressed. This feels like a very nostalgic this feels like a very Meg project. I love it actually a lot.
Good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make these. I'm kind of just making everything the same color as this guy because I'm imagining that it's been absorbed and repurposed in its own in this guy's body. But the metal stuff, there's like metal stuff hanging on him, that I'm actually gonna paint to be metal. I should move on to that for a little bit. I think. Oh, I'm really liking this. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Why?
I
It's
don't
fine.
know. I'm just like having such a good time.
Oh, I'm very doing the Vanta black base rim. I'll show you guys when it dries. I think was pretty interesting because it really then makes the moonlight like look way more blue.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
These two little white spots I splattered on here are so hard to clean because I can't clean them with the Vanta black because it's
too black.
It's all too stark. Yeah, everything's like so stark, so I have to.
Is there a way you could just like you're like it's just desert speckles.
And I'm not putting
like,
and I have no tufts. I'm not doing any tufts on these or anything. So
yeah, you need some tufts.
So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna paint but I already did the base. I meant to put a couple skulls down here too. For just your classic desert skulls.
Yeah. Yeah, like that is actually something you see in deserts, right? Things dehydrate, die without water.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty excited with how this army's coming out. I need to. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a really careful dry brush of white. I'm actually using my Abtalong white because it's the thickest I have. Over his chainmail veil thing, because I then want to run more dirty down over it and have the raised part of the chainmail hopefully come out a little brighter.
Now I kind of wish I had added this thing to my Old Town Throwdown list just because it's so freaking weird. It would have been so funny to show up with. Like, what the heck is that? I don't know if it would have been good for my list or anything, but who cares? I don't.
He'd also make an interesting necromancer. He could be a necromancer.
No.
Oh.
I already have one of those.
I would say the only problem with having replaced Gorislav, while cool for now, is that the Gorislav model is very amazing.
It is a cool model.
It kind of looks like a totally not panicking model. To be honest, it looks like a model, like if
like
you,
a good base for one. Yeah.
like yeah, because I always get mega Silent Hill vibes from that thing.
Yeah. Yes, Cire, you and I were talking about the same thing, scary stories to tell in the dark. I followed the artist a little bit when I was in college, when I thought I wanted to be an illustrator, and then I realized, oh wait, I don't actually have ideas. Yeah, I know. I don't, if I already have a model, I'm like, I don't want another one, because who is that helping at that point? Certainly not me. Just make it work for Gorslav. I'll be the only one with this Gorslav.
It's true.
In existence.
It's true. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Me,
like, totally not panicking told me to use this, so now I must. This is Gorslav. What does Gorslav do? I don't even remember.
He's good. He zombie help. He helps.
He raises the dead.
I think he gets to like bring in a unit of zombies or.
So I guess I gotta paint more zombies.
I forget. He does zombie stuff.
I would actually, you know what I should do though is I should paint more zombies and start naming them after like mandrels or something. I think that'd be cool. I want to do something like that. If you're a mandrel, you get a named zombie after you. Then I get to play with you in real life.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'll try and do that. There's a few zombies that come with like little tags hanging out of their back, like little kick me signs. And so I wrote mod names on those, but I could probably just green stuff some more.
I think I am going to try. Oh, I'm only on for 15 more minutes. I think I'm going to try a little bit of orange dry brush highlight on this. I don't know.
Yeah, do it. Okay. I know I need to get to like the rat and the knives, because I do, now I'll just use metallic paint. But I really like working on the skin.
Yeah, but remember, we got to present these for judgment.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What a pickle. Because I want to just keep working on the parts I like working on forever and ever. Does that happen to you guys? Yeah, does it ever happen to you?
I think that does.
Enjoy painting a portion and you don't want to move on from it.
I do like finishing projects though.
Yeah, I know.
So it's easy for me to
part ways.
To move on.
Yeah. I gave this guy a gigantic belly button.
I got it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's a very good skin shade though.
Oh, yay. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Did you guys have, those of you that have read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, did you have a favorite? And Cire will be in soon, so he'll get to talk about this too. But any favorite stories from those books? There were 3. I thought the movie was pretty good. If you guys saw the movie, it was made for kids, but it's actually creepy. Like it's a good creepy movie for kids. I would have loved it. It puts together like an actual narrative, and like they're kind of interconnected by these. You see the little stories being used as part of an overarching narrative in a very cool way. I thought it was well done. Yeah. And my favorite in the movie, we'll say in the movie, was the I'm trying to remember the name of the story. You guys might remember, but it's the woman in like the red room, and the kid is like, he's in the middle. Spoilers. Okay. Kid's in the middle of the room, and like there's this gigantic freaky looking like almost like this, but like big and like fat, almost not human looking woman. It was just a giant smile, very uncanny and creepy, and like long stringy black hair coming at him from all sides of the room. He can't escape. And she just like slowly walks forward. So creepy. I was like, this is good. Like, this is a good scary movie for kids that want to get scared. Yeah. I think my favorite movie, or my favorite story from the books though was the girl with the spiders in her face. Do you remember that one? Did you read these, Zach?
I think so.
Yeah. I love the spiders popping out of her. Like, she's like, oh, I think it's a zit, or it's some sort of like wound or whatever. And finds out it's a spider laid eggs in her face and they erupt all over. It's horrifying. Very freaky to have to think about, because who knows what spiders do to us in our sleep. It's terrible.
Don't want the elevator, Cire says.
The elevator. Which one is that? Sorry. When you get on, sorry, you'll have to explain that one. I'm trying to remember what it was. Also, there was like the window viper, which was sort of funny. She's like, the viper. She gets this call. And it's a guy who says he's the viper and he's coming. And she's like, what? And he keeps calling to say he's on his way. And then he gets there and it's like, yeah, I'm here to vipe your windows. He just had an accent.
That one's a little...
It was silly.
That's a bit of a stretch.
That one was a silly
even for
one.
the 90s.
Well, it was cute. I was like, got me. You got me. All right. Let's give this guy a black tongue. Actually, no. I'm going to force myself to stop working on the body.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna leave it on you
must work on this.
I'm going to leave it on you for 1 second, Meg, while I go grab some orange.
Oh no, Cody. Cody just showed up, saw the fire shirt, and shot beer through my nose. That sounds so painful. Good job, Zach. You got him. You got him. Yeah. Zach did not attend Fire Festival, in case you were wondering. We just enjoyed the misery from afar. Crypt Keeper. Yeah. Crypt Keeper was cool. Once in a while I'd stay up late to watch that with my dad. Also liked Are You Afraid of the Dark, which was on Nickelodeon. I'm trying to decide what color to make this rat. I think I'll take this brown that I made out of, or dark brown, almost black, that I made out of red and green. This is also a good project for like mixing your own colors. It just doesn't really matter. I think Totally Not Panicking was saying it's just a vibe. Just go with the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this rat. Apparently, this thing gave birth to this rat. I wish I had it like coming out of it now. But you know, it's like fully grown. So I don't know how that worked, but it's fine. And it's about to get eaten anyway.
I spilled a little bit of rust right here.
Oh no.
Should I leave it here and see if we can get Cire?
Get him?
Yeah, right. It's kind of right where he would put his
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it right now. He'll live. He's aware, you know, he's watching. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I did this, actually. With the orange.
What did you do? Sorry.
I'm just like kind of carefully dry brushing this orange over my rust. And I think it's good.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Freak Show by King.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Freak Show?
Mm-hmm.
What's Freak Show? I've seen Creep Show. What's Freak Show?
Oh, maybe we haven't. Yeah, I know Creep Show.
Yeah. Quick, sculpt a birthing portal. Oh my goodness. You do it. If I had time, Brett, if I had time. No, you.
A birthing portal.
I love it. How can I, okay, let's like look, I mean, think about what I've done so far. Like, how can I further make this look like it's giving birth? Oh,
Oh, came out of the gate pretty strong.
I know. I'm thinking like, do we have anything that will dry that looks goopy? Because I could have some like glossy goop coming out of it from the front, you know?
No.
Yeah, we have like wet, don't we have like a wet look, like not resin, but like wet effect that I could sort of slop on here and then paint it to look like placenta.
I don't know that we have something great for that. We have
okay.
There's some AK water gel.
Yeah.
Stuff.
You don't think that'll work?
It might.
Don't you? What do you guys think? Will it work? Stephen King's annual thing. Oh. Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. Okay, so it was Creepshow. Yeah, I love Creepshow. That was great.
Yeah, Creepshow's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swamp. Okay, Cire will get me through this. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have the swamp stuff here too.
Okay, I'll do that, and we'll get some placenta going. Cire, I feel like I should put it on top of my whatever my basing is gonna be. So I need to figure that out real fast.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was gonna do a quick dip, like a dip base, just in some like gravel, and so I could probably do like swamp stuff. Yeah, like I could slop it on there, on top of that, and that could help it look like it's giving birth. Okay, I'll try that, you guys. But make the ooze black, like black placenta. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Okay, let me get the knives done then, and this little rat, so that I can actually do that. Because it's 6:30. Okay, I have a whole hour. That's 6:25. You're not going anywhere yet, Pfeiffer.
Okay.
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 Jinx.
Yeah, I should show chat where my guy's at here and start to clean my stuff up.
Do you think you'll finish by the end of the stream?
Yeah.
That's always my dilemma. Okay, cool. I like when chat has ideas and I get to actually implement them. Okay, that's not dark enough or bright enough. White glue. Oh yeah, I could just do glue. Could dry. It'll dry clear.
Okay, I can pass this guy.
Gel. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let me help you set up. It's pretty.
I'm a little bummed. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get flowers on him if I
thought you didn't want flowers. I thought you had said.
It'd be cool though.
Oh.
And I kind of feel like the color splash that it gives is nice. Although he's gonna have the green, which he'll desperately need. He needs like another contrasting color situation.
Yeah, sorry. Do my project for me.
Okay, here's how this bozo's looking.
Nice. Yeah.
So
it's so pretty.
I'm about to step out, but I'll have to clean him up just a little bit, and then his lantern is going to be glowing. And his skull up at the top is going to be glowing.
It's nice.
And I need to. Those two little white dots on the base are killing me.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure you don't? Oops, I'm sorry, guys. Are you sure you don't want to put some shrubbery and just hide it that way?
No, because tufts would need to be painted the same way. Like, it's very important to me that everything is the same color. in this desert because of the moon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. Well, I mean, you would just paint the shrub. You know, that's what they tell us to do anyway. Thinking water gel, Cire?
Yeah.
You think that'll work?
Yeah, it should work.
Okay.
You can mix in a little bit of color too if you want.
Okay.
So you don't need any of the stuff I have here, do you?
No.
There's your Mechanica Standard Gray. I don't need that.
I don't know if I need it. I
okay.
have all these crazy colors that I'm
I'll
working
take
with.
that if you're not using it.
This thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I should also get mine. Good call.
Okay, I'm gonna leave, peeps. In a few minutes, I'm gonna put up the poll
The new poll.
for who
Who did it best?
who won, who's winning.
Who did Totally Not Panicking best?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got a cat in here
Oh,
too.
hello, Joplin. That's
That one's, he's here.
interesting. He's probably
He's-
like, will somebody please go feed me?
Yeah, he's probably gonna follow me out.
Exclamation point snack
Yeah.
for those of
Okay.
you in chat. Oh, this is too big. That's what she said. There we go. Okay, it's not too big. That's also what she said.
Hey.
Hi.
Bye, Joplin.
How are you, Cire?
I'm good.
How's your beautiful model?
I'm good. Come here, Joplin. Come here.
What?
You wanna? No, okay, he doesn't want to be on stream.
Sorry, guys. He's camera shy. I know people would love to see the cat.
Come here.
Oh, look.
Yeah, he's too hungry.
Yeah, he wants food.
All right. I am.
I'm so bad at this camera.
Got a lot to reestablish my space over here. I don't know what I need. That was almost bad. I almost knocked over this whole shelf.
That's all right. Cats do that all the time.
All right. So, while I was out there, I got a little bit of basing material on, still
Oh,
drying.
yeah. Do you want to put it on the glam cam?
Sure.
Let's do that. I have the camera back over there anyway.
So the model's wet with varnish, of course.
Oh.
What else would it be? So it's gonna dry, but I can show you what we are doing.
Placenta. It can be placenta.
Maybe this is maybe they grow really fast once they pop out of there.
Yeah.
This used to be a rat man,
Like
apparently.
an orc.
You got it? Let me use this thing.
I think this might be too close.
No.
There we go. Yay. Look at that base.
It looks a little gross.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. Oh, he looks so good. Or
So,
it.
yeah, whatever's going on. So it's still drying.
There.
But yeah, there is a matte varnish. over
Eventually
there.
we got there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's because there. Then
Perfect.
there we go.
Okay. We know how to work our camera.
Yeah.
Liam.
Together, our two brain cells will
Yeah.
figure it out.
One of us knows. And then he just left the room.
All right. So what are you working on? I heard placenta.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You're going to help me with this placenta. So Chad is like, and in particular, totally not panicking. Oh, this is giving birth to this rat. I was thinking it's about to eat the rat, but I'm like, why not both?
Yeah, why not both?
So I'm going to get the base done. I'm going to do a dip base. Like,
Okay.
I'm just keeping it simple. And then I'll throw some placenta
Some
goo
ooze.
on top
Tasty.
so that it looks like it just gave birth and is about to eat this delicious rat.
Yeah, I think water effects should work.
Okay, great.
With a little bit of black ink, or just thinned down black would work. If you want black,
Like on
ooze
top
it.
of it or mixed in?
Mixed in.
Okay, cool.
If you
try
want that, you could also just do regular wet.
Regular wet.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's do it. I've never used this stuff before, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
What better project to use it on?
Yeah, seriously.
Something nice and
This-
loose. Yeah.
This is a good place to use a lot of these like weathering effects. This is a good.
You probably want your model back,
Yeah,
don't you?
that would be nice. Thank you.
He's like, I wasn't going to say anything.
Just waiting.
We know how to run a stream, fam.
All right, so I asked Zach for this back, and I realized I can't actually use it, so Not yet, at least.
I am going to move the camera.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do right by Zach because Zach is always like, put the camera in the middle. And I'm like, how do I do it without it ruining everyone's view? If he's not happy, it's his fault.
Yeah, I blame Zach.
Blame Zach. Always blame Zach. All right.
Sweet. All right, so I got to paint the base, the rim. Not super exciting.
What color is your rim?
Black,
Okay.
because that's the correct color.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah. I mean, you can get away with a dark gray, but I like black. It's like a frame, you know? You don't want it to be
You don't want
distracting.
it to clash, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked black because I'm like, well, it's easier. Like,
yes, also
it
true.
Starts black and I can just prime it, and then like hopefully if I don't make too much of a mess, then it stays black.
Exactly. You might be able to get away with not
I'm like the
having to paint
laziest
over.
hobbyist in the world. All right.
I think you get away with, you know. If I had the patience, I would consider doing like hazard stripes.
Oh yeah.
For like the right army, but
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't think.
For my Soul Blight, I started to do. I did Turbo Dork. I'm trying to remember the color, but it was like a red turns to purple. Was it called Supernova? Yeah,
right.
Go for it. See, I'm telling you, I don't know how to do this.
Let's move it.
Thank you, Sheree. I'm glad Sheree's here. Who's like, yeah, the camera.
There we go.
All right. Stay over there, camera. We can still
There we
focus
go.
it on us later.
Yeah. But you were thinking for your Soul Blight.
Yeah, so I did this with my Dire Wolves. All the base rims I did Turbo Dork. I think it's Supernova.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and it looks cool. Like because when you turn them, it's like, oh yeah, they kind of have that
Shimmer, right?
shimmer. But then I was like, I don't want to do this for everything. Like, oh my god, all the zombies.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do it. So my base rims don't match because I'm a bad army painter.
Well, you know, at least they're special.
Yeah,
They have their own special thing
Dire
going
Wolves
on.
are super special.
All right.
I'm just gonna find
You're
you,
gonna-
and then at some point we can flip to you.
Okay.
But whenever you want. Yeah.
Let me move that out of the way. We're focusing
Yeah.
with the camera.
That's about
over
as close I can get from this side.
Okay. Yeah. So what I did when I was out there was I finally applied those washes I kept talking about and then never did on stream. So I finally got around to them. Put some base. You know, the base of the rim is still wet because I just painted it and I just picked it up. So I put the enamel washes on, and then I wicked them away as you do. I put a matte varnish on there while it was still wet, which was probably not the best idea, but it was dark and I couldn't really tell what was going on.
Is it dark out now?
Yes, it's dark outside.
Oops.
And so for the base, I got to do a little bit of dry brushing, and then I'm going to put some weathering powder on top. I think it's kind of wanting some red powder. Okay, What is Cire Facts? What is Cire Facts? Oh, no.
Yeah, what?
Oh, this is fun. Like, how do more info? I want more of Cire Facts, please.
Yeah. Wait, what were you... So I was in a meeting right before this, Cire, and I had to miss like half an hour of the stream. What was this related to something
No, I have no
you
idea.
were doing? Oh, okay. Were you just spitting facts and I didn't even realize it?
No,
And
I think
you didn't realize
these are
it?
facts about me.
Oh,
This
okay.
is a bot, I think, now.
What?
Or at least they're asking for one.
The poll. Zach, the poll. Zach's thinking stripper poles, of course, 'cause that's where his brain goes. The POLL is up, fam.
It's up. I'm begging you, people, please do not vote for Meg because she's going to make us eat raw meat. And I can't do it.
Oh, yeah, because you don't eat sushi.
Yeah. Are you going to order sushi?
No, I'd make Zach make it. Make it, Zach. Make it happen. I keep saying I'm going to, like, do the base so that I can do the base. And
Yeah.
I'm like, but I really want to paint, like, stuff on all the stuff. I want to keep painting, like, my things. all over this.
Yeah, that's
guy.
how I was. There was like,
It's
oh,
hard
I'm gonna
for
do
me
this.
to part ways with it.
Yeah. Wait, if I do one more thing, I gotta do one more thing. You can't make sushi. Well, you better figure it out.
Yeah. Dire wolves. Yeah.
You can't spell sushi either.
Poor Zach. Really putting him on the spot here with his.
All his brain cells went to
spelling.
work in the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not spelling, but who am I to talk? I can't spell either.
Oh, you can't spell either?
No.
I got an A+ in spelling in 3rd grade one time, like 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Because I got A's on all my tests. Like I got all the words right. And I was so proud of myself. Look where I am today.
Spelling all the time. Saray loves natto.
Okay.
I 100% do not. That is horrible.
What is natto?
Oh, it's terrible. It's like a Japanese dish that's fermented soybeans. Okay. It's terrible. Okay. It's awful.
It's fermented stuff in general kind of
freaks
me out, other than beer.
Yeah. That gets a pass.
I'm gonna grab something basing.
Chat, has anyone in here ever had natto? And if you have had it more than once? And I'm gonna assume that is gonna be a 100%.
I was gonna do this. Yeah, natto. I need to try it. I'm just gonna dip it in this. You think that'll work? And just pour some liquid over it?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it simple. Let me do that. I'm gonna get some glue.
In 4th grade, my school experimented with a diversion of phonics called creative spelling.
Yes, I remember this.
Creative spelling? Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Kimchi's great. Kimchi's great. I'll eat kimchi without anything else. I'll eat it raw.
There we go. Kimchi. I'm okay with kimchi.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Kimchi and natto are like...
pickle person.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Two different worlds. What is natto? It's horrible is what it is.
You gotta Google it.
Fermented soybeans.
I'm very curious what it looks like. Yeah.
So, okay, you're going to look at it and be like, oh, well, of course that tastes disgusting. It looks horrible.
Yeah.
I actually didn't think it looked that bad. Mm-hmm. It's like these like brownish orange beans, and you mix it up and it's got like this goop. It almost looks like boogers.
Ugh, no, I'm out.
Yeah, it almost looks like boogers.
I can't do escargot. Like, I hate that texture.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those things where, sometimes people say, it's not the taste, it's the texture. Mm-hmm. No, this is both. Oh. Natto's horrible. Ban it.
But you know people that like it.
Yeah, my family.
Your family all
Some of my family members. I think it's a big lie. I think they're just messing with me, and they're just able to, like, power through it. And like, yeah, it's
Does
totally...
Holly like it? Holly, do you like it?
Holly, I think she says she can eat it. I can't. Yeah, snotty beans. That's exactly what it is. Goop. Blah.
Yeah. What's an American dish that's kind of like really unpalatable because of the texture, but people like it?
Probably Rocky Mountain oysters. That might be more conceptually. I can't eat it.
I don't even. Yeah, no. I. You know what? It's not fair. Like, I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
I really don't want to.
I think people say
I really don't want
like
to.
Brussels sprouts.
Okra can be kind of slimy, I think, right?
Yeah, but I'll eat okra.
Yeah,
I'll eat okra
I've had okra. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as not.
No, natto is like. I think what's that one Swedish dish? Sturmströmming. It's like the fermented fish.
Oh, they talk about it on Drop Dead Gorgeous. Yeah, what is it?
That might be the only thing that's worse.
I cannot remember.
I've never had that, but
okay.
Like.
Oh, also, like in Alaska, don't they eat like frozen whale blubber? That's a thing. Also,
I feel like that might
be
easy.
Just like raw whale fat.
That'd be difficult, but.
Yeah.
I'd have to try it.
Yeah. Chicken feet, I've tried. I can't do it. The texture is like...
Chicken feet's kind of hard.
Not for
chitlins?
Me. What's that?
You never had chitlins? Mm-mm. That's like pork intestines.
Oh, okay.
Smells
yeah.
horrible when you're cooking it.
What is...
I've never cooked it myself. I have family members that.
Yeah. My mom is like half Mexican or
Yeah.
and it's tripe, right? Tripe. Right?
So tripe's stomach
Like-
lining.
Okay.
This is chitlins is like
No,
the
it's
intestines.
Like yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, all that stuff. I don't like it. So we're not gonna choose that for dinner.
Okay,
Oh my
none
God,
of us-
I'm like all natto.
Natto,
That's
just
what
a
we're having
big
for dinner.
bowl of natto. Okay, I'd make you have to
Sorry,
take
like-
the first bite.
It's like I'm not coming over.
Yeah. I would come just to see you.
Just to make
eat,
me, yeah.
see you eat it.
Make me
Yeah.
regret my choices. Yeah.
All right.
Do you need this?
Nope.
I don't even have one.
I'm
Okay.
gonna hit this with a
I'm
dry
like,
brush.
because there it is.
Thank you for this thing I
Yeah.
didn't need. This is not nice.
Oh yeah. I also like Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are good.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts had had a heyday. I don't know if they still are, but like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts are everywhere, and they're like usually like sautéed with bacon and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, this is excellent. What's the problem with Brussels sprouts?
I think that they were selectively bred to be better than they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's what happened.
I never had them growing up. I just heard about them, and nobody in my family liked them, so
Yeah.
I wasn't subjected to them. But I also think people just cook better, maybe now.
Right.
I don't know. Like we're getting away from that.
The internet. The
like,
one thing the internet has
Everything's
done.
packaged and. Well,
Yeah.
I should talk. This is my childhood, right? Like a lot of packaged things and steamed vegetables, like
in a bag.
Not exciting at all. Everything's miserable that you're supposed to eat to be healthy.
Well, next episode we should have ranking of frozen foods.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. What were the TV dinners?
Oh,
With the little penguins on them?
yeah. I forget what they were called, and it would come with like a little brownie.
Yeah, the little
like,
gross brownie.
a toy if you were
Yeah.
lucky.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good stuff. I mean, it's terrible stuff.
Yeah. Brussels sprouts grew up hot. It's like never. What is that movie? With Rachel Leigh Cook.
Not about a girl.
Not Never Been Kissed, but
the one with
the one
Freddie
with her
Prinze
and Freddie
Jr.
Prinze
Yeah.
Jr. It's like, oh, just take your glasses
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
You're
hey.
gorgeous. That's all it took. Like,
Wow.
why didn't I think of this?
Well, I can't see anything anymore, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one. I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's all that.
She's all that.
That's it. Yeah. The Brussels sprouts have gotten she's all thatted.
They just took the glasses off. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of this. Kid cuisine.
Kid
Thank
cuisine.
you.
Yes. Thank you, Liberty.
boy.
Hi, Liberty. I didn't see you pop in here.
I seen Penguin. As soon as we mentioned Penguin,
That's what it was.
He popped up.
Oh, Liberty. So predictable. Anytime we want to summon Liberty's
Yeah.
attention, we
He
just
said, "What?"
mention a penguin. All right. I'm going to let that kind of dry, which is great because then I can go back to painting.
Oh, good.
That's what I was enjoying. How long does this water gel take to dry?
It'll take a little while.
Yeah, okay.
But I think it is mail time.
It is, isn't it?
It is mail time. So let me hit the mail time button.
Yeah, mail time.
There we go. So if you
Here's the
want
mail. It never failed. Oops.
That's
I don't
Blue
wanna,
Clues.
I don't
We're
want
gonna
to
get
canceled.
we're gonna get not canceled. But we're
the
gonna
other
get
thing.
YouTube is gonna demonetize.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
me-
If you want to send us
Where'd it
stuff, I think it's over there.
Okay.
I think you're
Let me
gonna have
grab
to get it. Although Zach is here, he can hand it to you. No. Yeah,
Zach's
we do
spying
have
on us.
a PO box if you want to send us
Yeah,
stuff.
we love fan mail.
Yes,
so
we
great.
love it. All right.
So
Sure.
I did.
Don't fix that typo. It's hilarious.
Yeah, why did you fix that? That's fine. Okay, so we did get this gift came from
Rudy.
And I tried to open it live on air, Rudy, but Zach said no. Yeah.
Oh, hey Bartok.
Oh,
Hey, come here.
I don't
Come here.
understand why you're here right now.
I do. Come here.
There he is. Bartok's part of the show now. All right.
He
sorry.
wants mail time.
Why don't you go ahead and
All right. So this
pull
is
out for
from
us.
Rudy Picardo. We appreciate it. Rudy Picardo.
And I will read the note.
Okay.
In my haste to get you the green stuff tentacle maker, which I am extremely excited
Uh-huh.
to use, I forgot to include these additional sculpting tools, rubber clay shapers, etc. I hope they help with future projects. From Rudy.
This is super nice. Yeah, thank you, Rudy.
I am so excited.
Yeah, there's
for this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those look
Look
useful.
at all these things. Oh,
We could use these.
I know.
Well, it looks like... Ooh, look at this.
Oh my gosh. So we got the blue sculpting tools.
I'm excited about these right here.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of... Oh, this is like real deal like...
Yeah, this is like real deal sculpting stuff. Thank you so much, Rudy.
Metal and
little
looks like
orbs.
some plastic.
There's more. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to... Our next kit bash challenge is gonna have to involve some heavy
We're gonna get
sculpting.
serious.
Ooh, we have some like green stuff scratch brushes.
Oh, nice. So what does that do? Have you used those before?
I've never used them before, but they're for if you, let's say you get some green stuff and you want to add some like texture, you use these brushes. They're
got it.
Yeah. Super cool. Yeah, they're like metal. You can check them out.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I would have loved to use this on
that would have been great
on his like belly or something. Oh, very cool. Oh my god, here he goes. Yep, Bartok. Bartok found a toy. He's definitely sabotaging us. Liberty Fires! Bartok! The Magnificent! Thank you.
He looked up when you...
Yeah. I know, I'm like, call him, guys, so he'll look at you.
And then some very nice metal sculpting tools. Wow, we've expanded our sculpting repertoire.
Wow!
Wow, these are sharp. They have safety things on them.
Okay, should we show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys probably want to see.
You guys might want to see, maybe. No. Bartok's trying
He's trying to touch the models.
Yeah. Bartok, you can stay if you don't get fur in my paint.
He's enjoying the
He's enjoying the gifts too. Thank you, Rudy.
These are also,
this is
remember,
amazing.
he's part of the team, so.
Yeah, he's our mascot.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm super stoked. Cool.
Yeah, this is
now
fun.
we're gonna be like real sculptors.
Let me keep this package.
All right, Bartok.
Here.
Watch it. I'll just put that there. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Rudy. And yeah, if you guys want to send us something, we love that. It's
doesn't have to be products, just mail.
It could just
works
be a
too.
letter.
Yeah, just a letter.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Bartok. Are you ready for this? I'm not gonna add the I guess I should add the placenta.
If you can, I think you should.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Just shake it.
Yeah, probably. I don't think shaking would hurt it. I don't know if it's necessary, but.
All right.
Bartok, help.
I need muscles. Okay, there we go. It's a little stuck. Oh, there's even. Oh, okay. So it's like white.
It dries clear.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a chunk in there.
Gross. Look. I kind of want to use this.
Yeah, if you could use that little bit right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just apply it.
Gross. Okay.
Apply it in the areas you want, and it should dry.
Okay. I will figure this out. Bartok, don't touch. This will ruin your life.
Don't drink the water.
So I'm just gonna like scoop it and like slop it on.
So yeah, basically, and then you're gonna spread it out evenly, and it should go down into.
No paws on the table.
It should go into the recesses.
Okay. Okay. Let's try it.
But if you wanna add color, you would mix it first.
I'm debating if I want to add it now or at the end. But I guess right now makes the most sense. Okay, Bartok, you're gonna have to get up. I don't want to give him to Cire because Cire has
allergy.
An actual
Come here,
allergy.
Bartok.
You want him?
I'll take him.
All right.
Give me.
Don't kill Cire, Bartok.
Come here.
Please. We need him. Okay. Let's get a little cup.
Hi, Bartok.
Oh my god, he is so cute though. Okay.
He is very.
And do you have red paint?
I do.
Oh, this stuff.
Oh, hey, come here.
Don't drink the paint water, Bartok. No paws on the table.
No paws.
Oh my god. He is sabotaging us, Zach. Good call.
Yeah,
I can take him back if you want.
This stuff's pretty good. I'm not really doing anything, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, sweet.
Evil person stroke. my cat.
Got it.
You know, like a movie villain.
Right. Like
What are you
an
doing?
Inspector Gadget.
Okay, he wants to go.
Oh,
Bye.
good. All right. Bye, Cire. Or, I mean, Bartok.
Bartok. Bye. See ya.
Oh my gosh. Can we get Bartok and the gang on some merch? That's a
Yes,
possibility.
I think Bartok would be. Bartok and Joplin shirt.
That would be adorable. Yeah. We need to think of some, like, catchphrases.
for Bartok and Joplin.
Yeah. All right, let's do some red. Hope y'all have a pen. Says Fuchs. Hey, does anybody have, speaking of, I don't know, speaking of nothing, does anybody out there have, like, their 1 or 2 month, I don't know if we've hit 3 months yet, freebie super chat?
Ooh, yeah.
You can use those on tonight's stream.
I mean, you can use them on any stream.
Any stream, but, you know, I'm like, use it
Hey,
on
if you got
ours.
them.
So we can answer your questions.
Got them if you
So
use
is
them
that,
if you
is
got
that
'em.
right? That's right?
Yeah, just make sure, mix it up real good.
Okay. So here's what it looks like. Just,
Let me see.
why does it look gritty? It looks kind of gritty. Is that okay?
I don't know why it's gritty. That's a little odd. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
That just
Your model,
makes
not
yours
mine.
look worse. That means I'll win.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if
I think you can thin it with water.
do I
A
want to
little.
thin it?
Probably not too much. But
Is that normal? Are you trying to sabotage me?
no, I think you can. I think it says on there.
Oh, okay.
I'll read it.
Right. I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
I frequently don't read things.
Shallow water. For extreme realism. Can be diluted with water or acrylic thinner to improve its flow. Sounds perfect.
Okay. All right. Pat C just sent nothing. Patsy has been a member for 2 months.
Patsy's just
One of our
flaunting.
mandrels.
Patsy's just flaunting. Pat, if you meant to say something, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it.
Go for it. Just put it in the chat. We'll read it.
Yeah. But thank you for. Oh, is that what happened? Did Pat? Wait, is it a super chat or did he upgrade to Lab Mandrel? I don't actually.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he
You guys
upgraded.
will have to not for placental use. Yeah, you guys. Let me know what you did, Pat, because
We don't know what's
we
going
don't know.
on.
We're clueless. Maybe Zach will chime in. Okay, so now it's like a little more flowy. I just added some water, and it's dirty water, which is great. Okay, it was just a super chat. Okay, because this whole model is gross and dirty. Okay, so I'm just gonna sort of slop it on here. Let me let's watch this.
Let's do it. Do you need me to camera? Whoa. Maybe I shouldn't cameraman. I just knocked a bunch of stuff off the table.
Don't worry about it.
Yay, spam.
Let's see. Oh, the battery died. Which is interesting, because isn't the battery plugged in? Or...
I'm curious how much I would offend people if I took Eldar or other flying transport swapped wheels on and made an orc truck. You have to do it now. You have to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, battery's dead. I'm going to change it out.
Oh, no.
Because we don't have the
We're down to our last 4 minutes.
Oh, boy. Our last 4 minutes. Here, I'll let, oh, I was going to let you do it, Zach, but I'll do it.
All right.
We know how to run a stream here.
Oh, bye, Bartok.
Thank you for taking the distraction. He is very cute, though.
Yes.
It's always nice to see my baby.
All right. I'm feeling pretty good about
like-
my model.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little hairs on it. Also, Zach, we're going to need your model in here if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, at some point.
We are...
Closer to 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But eventually we will need your model back.
One day.
1D.
All right, let's check this out. It's funny. I had brought in these paint.
Oh, other way.
Where?
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, I was just
okay.
because I'm gonna slop on this
Slop it on.
placenta. But yeah, if you just got here, I'm adding placenta to my model because chat insisted that this thing is giving birth to a rat.
Oh, where are we?
Sam here. Yeah. And think
my own arm is in the way.
I know. And I there you go. I'll just
Work over here.
I'll just work over here. Why not?
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that works. And okay, so sorry. Back to what I'm actually doing is adding placenta. Hopefully it comes out looking that way. Chad insisted that this thing is giving birth to this rat. I was like, I think it's eating the rat. And then we decided it should be doing both.
It's a bit of both.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna like...
Just gloop it on there.
Okay.
Blah.
Ew, gross.
It's okay to get it on the rat because if it just came out,
the rat just came out. He should be sloppy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gross. Unfortunately, it's not gonna read by the end of the stream. So try not to hold that against me when you... Is it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
No.
Oh, you're making that.
I think
sound
you're right.
like...
You're right. It takes about 24 hours to dry.
Yeah. So don't hold that against me, fam. Okay, it's just the placenta's gotta dry. I really wish I had uwu glue too to make it look sticky.
Uwu. Yeah, I was actually asking about uwu as well.
I'm like uwu, like the face. Yeah.
That's a different stream. Don't ask.
Okay. I'm like, wait.
So I'm looking at it now. It's looking a little pink. We might want to add a little bit of red.
More red. Okay.
Yeah, that
just
stuff
like
is...
directly.
It depends on how...
Maybe that's why.
It depends on
Placenta
how...
could be pink. I mean, I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know much about placenta.
Yeah. I guess you could add in some red. I guess it would just look like blood then. That's the problem.
Yeah, I can paint blood red on top.
What a perfect thing to see.
Yeah, if you guys missed the start of the stream, and you're watching on...
And you're very upset right now. That's understandable.
You're watching on your phone, you should go check out Instagram. Go check out our Instagram story, and we're talking about Totally Not Panicking.
Yes.
And then go check out Totally Not Panicking's Instagram because you'll see a lot of things that fed into the inspiration for the grossness that is today's stream. I'm sorry, I heard what you said and then I immediately lost it.
I was saying,
should I just dump some of this on?
No, don't do that.
All right.
If you add the red, it might just look like blood.
Yeah.
It's already kind of glossy, so I guess I would wait and
I'll
see.
just wait to see how it dries and go from there. Yeah. Okay, so that means that's cool. I'm going to get back to actually painting this thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you
want to do?
Okay.
Do I want to...
I was going to ask, where did my... Oh, there it is. I gotta go real fast.
I'll just keep...
And then I will throw it up on screen, because I'm actually pretty much done.
Oh, nice. Good for you, sir.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna wipe away some of this muck. Some of this muck from his eyes.
Oh,
but
mucky
then
eyes.
It's gonna be pretty much done.
Nice. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna paint all the metallic things metallic.
I decided to add a little red pupil to the eyes because that looks very scary. Over 100 scariness.
Oh, this leg is actually holding the knife, I realized. So this leg can actually work. But not the other leg. Yeah, I don't think these legs could support this guy's body anyway if he tried to stand upright.
You don't think so?
No. Did you see how I described his movements?
No.
Because this guy, I would not want to deal with this. It's like if we were playing, what is that game? Arkham Horror. He would make you lose sanity. He'd be like, oh, what is this thing coming at me? Because he's so freaky.
It's impossible. That shouldn't be able to move like that, but it is.
Yeah, and so I'm like, he can't use his legs, so he's got to scoot around, pushing off on his arms. And while he's scooting around like this, his legs are just slicing at you.
That's horrible.
And also probably his own zombies, because why not? He'll just raise them again. But yeah, this thing is horrifying.
Truly, the hair might be the most horrifying thing, if you ask me, now that I'm looking at it.
I had fun with the hair. Zach was like, I don't think you should do the hair. And I'm like,
I think it was 100%
this thing
right.
needs the hair. Yeah.
100%.
It's crazy.
Hair was a good choice.
There we go. That's better. Yeah. Only the face only a mother could love. Because I do. I love you, little Gorslav.
All right. I think maybe I'll bring this out to Zach to get it one more matte varnish.
Yeah, make him varnish. He might
Need to overdo it and sabotage
make
me.
it
That's
all
a good
like
point.
cloudy looking. Yeah.
That's a good point. I shouldn't let him do that. Actually, I might apply it by brush.
By
'Cause I only need it in a couple of areas. So, I will just be selective with it. Where is the matte varnish? I'll use this one.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. And then a rat came out.
I know. And then he ate it.
The hair looks like a doll from Rugrats. Yes.
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like
Cynthia doll.
Cynthia's. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's got some other metal stuff hanging down. Let's do that.
I need some tweezers. Would be probably ideal, but I might be able to get these off with just a brush. All right, I've been having this problem with my airbrush. I guess it's really more happening with varnishes. I'm getting spider webs. Is that
spider webs?
Yeah, so it's like I'm spraying the varnish and it's like drying on the tip.
Oh.
And then shooting out in these like very thin spider web dust looking, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hairs even.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I'm having to, I think I got a couple of those here. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's going to have a couple hairs. Whatever.
Penelope was the tattoo on Pete and Pete.
What's Pete and Pete?
Oh, boy, did you miss out.
Yeah, what is it?
Pete and Pete was a 90s show on Nickelodeon about two brothers, both named Pete. Because that's a normal thing to do. It was just like early child... A lot of Nickelodeon shows that were on back then were just absurd. Like,
yeah.
Weird humor.
Yeah.
It wasn't so absurd that the plot didn't make sense, but it was absurd in the sense that, like, the situations they got themselves into
were nonsense.
Completely ridiculous. There's one where the little brother Pete meets... he starts to realize that the same... clothing inspector has been inspecting all of his underwear his whole life. Like, it's always been Inspector 34. He just, like, notices this, and then Inspector 34 shows up and is like, I've been following you, like, watching you grow up, and, like, and he has this, like, friendship with this inspector.
The underwear inspector.
Yes. And he starts to... It's not like that, though.
No, I know, but...
he starts to realize, like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is too much. Like, this inspector starts to, like, get him to see everything in this way. Like, everything needs to be perfect. Like, you need to inspect things and make sure that they're perfect. And so he's like, all right, I challenge you to a barbecue. Like, and so this guy, exactly, this inspector guy has to perfectly eat barbecue food, right? Like, and so he does it without, very meticulously, cleans the bones. The bones are clean. He piles them up in, like, a perfect, like, Lincoln log form.
Right.
And there's not a speck of barbecue sauce anywhere on his face, like, on the table, on his clothes. And little Pete's like, you know what? That's not how you eat barbecue. You lose. You're supposed to make a mess.
Ooh,
like,
got him.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why that one sprung to mind, but, like, Pete and Pete was just it was my jam.
That sounds like a ridiculous,
weird,
fun show.
Yeah. And so little Pete, the little brother, had a tattoo.
Yeah.
Of a girl, of a hot chick, and he would, like, make her dance on his arm.
That
was Petunia.
What is this show? How did I miss this?
Yeah.
This must have been, like, right before
early 90s, yeah.
This must have been just before my time.
Just before Baby Saray became not Baby Saray.
Yeah. I grew up with Rugrats, mostly.
Yeah, I love that show, too.
Rugrats is great.
It's cute. Okay, let's brighten up some of these skulls. And then I've got to figure out the teeth. And then I can just like use whatever time I have left to
this is
get as much detail in as I can.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Get as gross.
Are you sure you want to add more detail? This is.
I do. I want more.
This is already
I
horrifying.
want this placenta. Oh, look, it's starting to dry on his belly. Yeah, that looks great. Okay.
That's horrible.
I am happy. I'm happy. Okay, I wanted to have a. What did I say I was supposed to do? Oh yeah, the skulls. Okay, let's just get some like skullish coloring going on. I'll just sort of dry brush it really quick with not a dry brush.
Yeah.
What is this
overbrushing?
called? Overbrushing, thank you, yeah. I learned that.
Whoa.
When John learned it.
Oh, wait, this is varnish? That...
Is it?
It looks like paint. Let me give this a good shake. I don't know, that didn't seem right.
Sabotage. Zach just swapped out the varnish for paint,
white paint.
and he knew you'd want it.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, he's definitely gonna varnish.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys, there is about 20 minutes left in the stream. If you have any super chatting you want to do, now's the time.
Yeah.
Because we will have time for it before we get to the end.
Yes, and if you haven't voted, please vote.
All of our polls are important. This one's especially important because it determines our next Kit Bash meal.
Yes, which is of the utmost importance here.
Yeah. So you can either vote for your favorite monster, or you can vote for who you want to pick the meal.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Oh, I can move out of this frame.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Great. No, it's fine. I'm good. Cire, Indiana. That was another good show. I didn't watch it, but it wasn't on Nickelodeon. But I do remember
Cire, Indiana.
my friends watching that.
Is that like wild thornberries?
I think it was like kids doing like investigative things.
Okay.
I actually don't know. I could be making that up. That's like that's my vague memory of it, but I could be wrong.
I think I brought it up once in another show. One of my no. Oh. One of my teachers in college was used to work for Nickelodeon.
Oh.
And he's in one of those bumpers, you know, like the bumper.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So, yes, he traumatized me as a child. And then I met him later.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't have liked early Nickelodeon.
No, it was weird. A little much.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It got me to where I am today.
It made me the man I am today. Ooh, there's not another cat in here, is there? Gosh, I think that was something else.
Okay.
All right. What should I do? I'll add a little bit of black here, and the tips of this guy's spikes.
Zach, you're gonna have to come in a little earlier than you expected because the camera's giving us problems.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Ray and I are giving up. Yeah, it's like locked or unbalanced.
Gimbal lock. I can fix it.
Okay, great. Never mind, Zach. Surrey's got it.
I'll just have to.
I'm too busy.
Yeah,
I'm too busy.
I'm applying placenta. I can't do this.
Exactly. I think I want to apply more placenta. In fact, I'm like tempted to just sort of like dump it.
Drench it.
Yeah, get on there. Come on. Yeah, placenta it up.
That's the catchphrase to Hobby Collabers.
There we go. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Let's see how they respond.
To the North American pine marten. Oh no.
I don't know.
Push this around.
I released a North American pine marten in there. Is that a kind of cat?
No, it's like a weasel.
Oh.
So it's like.
What was that again? Okay. I think I would have noticed that.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Oh, my ropes. There's ropes here. I gotta paint them.
Oh my gosh. Listen, the stipulation is you can't win if the ropes aren't painted.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you read the contract.
There we go.
Yeah.
White. I'm gonna do some white. mixing with some of these neutrals.
Right. I'm going to step
crazy palette.
behind the camera to fix the other camera.
Thanks. Thanks, Cire. I'm useless right now.
Let's see. We're going to go.
This is like a gray. Yeah.
Over here. And,
yeah. You guys got a free Meg impersonation of a pine marten. I don't know how accurate it was. Okay. Oh boy. This is not bright enough. I need bright, bright, bright paint. You know what I'll do? I'll start with white and then I'll just go over it with another color to pull up the... Yeah, there we go.
all right, chat. Since I'm not on screen, I'm just going to narrate what I'm doing.
Thanks.
I'm trying to release the gimbal on here so that I can reset the camera. But in order to do that, I gotta loosen.
You know, this is really us sabotaging Zach because he's out there unable to concentrate now.
Yeah.
Because we're like inept.
I'm breaking the gimbal.
Yeah.
I'm breaking it.
Um,
Okay, that should be good.
if he really cares, he'll come in early and fix it himself and have to stop painting.
Yes. We'll capitalize on those 3 minutes lost.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna turn it off real quick. All right.
It's funny. I did watch Pete and Pete a lot growing up, and then when I grew up, when DVDs became a thing, like all my shows started to show up on DVD. I was like, oh, I have to have this. I need to have Pete and Pete so I can watch it, and I did, and it still holds up. I think it
All
still
these
holds
shows I've never heard of.
up. I know. Here,
Pete and Pete.
let's see. Okay, let's get some detail in here now.
I guess.
Little baby Cire.
Where is? Whoop! There it is.
Cire's saving the day. DVD.
DVD.
I kind of skipped the Blu-ray thing. Did you get Blu-ray? Did your family do Blu-ray?
Yeah. Well, we had a PlayStation, and that was that was our gateway.
Yeah.
All right.
I just like, I think I must have been in college or something when that started being a thing, and I was like, not again, because we went from VHS to DVD and then to Blu-ray, and I was like, I'm not buying all these things over again. Like, no.
Yeah.
I refuse to take part in this. And then it was good because streaming came out and I didn't care at all.
Yeah. Then we went back down to 480p.
I know. I just didn't mind. I didn't mind it.
I mean, I like a nice. I think 1080 does me good most of the time. All right, we're fixed.
Yeah. Actually,
camera is fixed.
thank you, Cire. So we're not doomed at the end of this. I think I just, I don't know. The difference in quality just didn't matter to me.
Yeah, I
Like,
think.
At that point, I was like, DVD's good enough.
Yeah, I think the jump between VHS and DVD is like, meh. DVDs are still pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to think of like what would I need to see in Blu-ray. I don't really know.
Yeah.
And again, you pointed out like you can stream in 4K now.
Yeah.
There's no.
I don't like having physical things taking up
Oh,
space.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It takes up space for hobby things, right? Like I don't want a DVD case with a bunch of DVDs in it.
Right.
I don't know what you call it. Ripped them all to my hard drive a while back and got rid of all my DVDs.
Uh-huh. Ted disagrees with me. He says 1080 is not fine. Listen.
Look, Ted, no one can
The
hear
streams,
you.
I got bad news. The streams at
Yeah,
1080 at
sorry,
best.
guys. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Actually,
better, but
2160.
yeah.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I can do 2160.
So I'm realizing, as the placenta is drying, there's like grit this like red. You know how it's like chunky? Like
Yeah.
it was chunky when we were mixing it. When I was mixing it. And I'm kind of thinking like that actually works.
Yeah,
here.
that works. There's like blood clots.
Nasty,
Yeah,
like,
little clumps and
you guys, thank you for
lining,
the idea. It's
body
so
line.
good. It's so good.
Tasty.
I need like a thick. There we go. I want him to have black eyes.
Yes.
Spooky.
Spoopy indeed. All right. I'm just applying a couple of bits of varnish here and there because there were a couple of things that I did not get with the airbrush when I was out there.
Oh, sure. Well, you're running out of time.
Yeah. I think this is the first time I fully completed a model on stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
It feels pretty good. And I feel like I should earn bonus points.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what chat has to say about that. Guys, get your votes in if you haven't yet, and then like go get your friends to vote so that you can sway it real quick at the end.
Yeah, that's the most exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you change your vote at the
Tell
last
them
minute.
about the placenta.
Yeah. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm super into
I
that."
gotta see this. Yeah. Let's see. We'll do like orangey green rope.
Oh, let's get. I'm just sitting here, so whoa.
Oh,
I didn't adjust
hello. Here, I'll give you the camera. I'll let you do it.
Okay. Oh, let me.
Oh boy.
There we go. I was trying to give them motion sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's.
Yeah.
There's Meg.
Hi. Orange rope.
There we go.
What a wreck.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. And horrifying.
Right? It's both. The eyes are not as easy to deal with as I would have hoped.
This stream is an experiment entropy. Yes, everything falls apart.
I know.
Don't worry, we're gonna bring it all back together at the end. That's we like to keep you guys on your toes. That is that's horrible. I'm staring at this in its full glory, uncompressed by YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sight.
There we go. It's got a little tiny white glint
Oh, good.
in his eye.
That way we know it's wet.
Yep. Same. I want to do the same with the tongue. Just like black tongue with some glisten. We'll see. It's a thing. Okay.
Oops.
Oh no, Elgato, why?
Yep, whatever.
We're good.
Well,
Right.
I don't think Totally Not Panicking is here, so he can't come in at the last minute and declare me the winner, so that's bad news for me.
Oh no.
It looks like Rat Mom is winning
Oh boy.
by a significant margin.
Great. That's what I like see.
I feel like the vote went up too early.
That's what I like to see.
It went up too early.
His little face, he's so cute now.
What's Rat Mom's name?
It's just Rat Mom. It's Gorslav. This is Gorslav.
You know?
I mean, in somehow
It fits.
Somehow this is Gorslav, the gatekeep. Is it crypt? It's Crypt Keeper, right? Or I actually forget.
I don't know his name.
I know, but it is Gorslav. Gorslav's the something. So I'm sure chat will tell me.
See, Zach did sabotage me though. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, that's fair.
He said,
Zach.
that it is the two-headed creepy guy. We already named him. His name is Lanky Fangs, but not fangs as in your
Lanky
teeth.
fangs.
Lanky Fangs as in lanky fingers.
Oh.
You gotta say it with an accent.
Yeah. Fingers.
Lanky fingers.
Fingers. Them fingers is langy.
You always, they call them fingers, but you never see them fang.
Okay. I think I must call it, right? Because are we there?
We're getting down to the last 8 minutes.
Like
so if there's anything you want to add now to accidentally screw it up, this is the time to do it.
Okay, let me try. I usually find a way to do that. He's so gross.
It's horrible.
Okay, let's add some like
the teeth. You know what? It's the teeth.
Yeah.
The teeth are really killing me.
The teeth sell it. Let's add some like
the teeth and the hair.
Okay, yeah. We'll have like under his mouth be kind of like purpley and nasty. Oh yeah, and like red under the eyes, like purple, like.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get that blood.
Like
a little bit of blood. Okay. I don't know why. Zach tried to whisper something to me, like, and keep it on low, and I answered as loud as I could.
Like, and it's like, Cire's done, dude.
Yeah.
You can't. It won't work. Okay, I'm gonna call it.
You're gonna call it?
I'm gonna call it.
All right. So Zach is varnishing, in case you didn't hear him whisper that and me answer.
Oh, so I still have time?
You still have time.
I don't have to call it yet?
No.
I can keep going? Okay.
Ugh, the rat.
Let's do it.
The rat is close to drawing. Oh my god, that's horrible. I like how, okay, so I just want to point out the goop is like you've put a lot of goop on the bottom, so it's like, there's just...
It's a puddle.
It's like attached to the rat, so it's like,
Yeah.
That's good eating.
I mean, it looks tasty to me. You guys know my how my appetite goes.
Meg's gonna make us eat raw rat.
I'm like, that's why I did this model. Get you guys excited for your rat meal. Let's catch the ear tips. Zach, I'm basically gonna stop.
He gets it.
Wait, what?
I said something. A joke.
Did I miss it? I'm sorry. Yeah. Zach, I will call it as soon as you come in with your finished model. So really, you're the timer here.
Yeah, this is all Zach's fault, actually.
Blame
this is all Zach's fault.
Let's highlight up these teats because I like that too.
All right. Oh yeah, get some nice highlighting on the fangs.
The fingers.
Fingers right there. I appreciate you highlighting the butt. Yeah, that's a good.
Even though like it's not facing the light.
No, it's about emphasizing.
Let's do it anyway. Yeah.
Oh, Zach's here.
He's here. I'm gonna have to call it then.
Well, I think he's got to let the varnish dry, so you might have a little bit of time. Wait, okay.
That was weird. Zach just like threw his model.
He put it down.
All right.
This is rigged. We haven't even seen the models, and people have already voted. But we are going to look.
That's what a loser would say.
We're gonna put them on the screen. And we're gonna give people 2 minutes to change their votes.
All right.
Because it's gonna require 2 minutes for me.
Go log into your other account.
For me to move this camera and get it positioned accordingly.
Yeah.
All right, chat. You have. Once I show you, you're gonna have 2 minutes while we get ready to close out the show and let you know what's happening.
This project is making me so happy.
Okay. You got that there. What? Okay, there we go. There we... I think it's in focus. I can't tell from here. All right, chat. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the horror. Look at
Okay.
these little freaks. How's that? Is that too
Yeah,
dark
that's good.
for
No,
you
that's
guys?
good. No, what?
And of course, I screwed it up.
Wait.
Classic.
There we
video.
go.
We're good. They'll all come into focus at some point on
Yes.
this spinny table. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was really fun. I enjoyed myself so much. I'm so glad that I had chat to inspire me to do placenta.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the baby eating rat man.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Okay,
so we're
let's do
gonna
this.
leave it up. We're gonna let you guys know what's happening on the show and all that.
Yeah.
So, what's today? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Yes, so
this
Wednesday.
Sunday.
This Sunday. What is Sunday?
Sunday is skin. It's creepy
Ooh,
skin.
creepy. So
Yeah.
the ride's not over yet, people. There's still plenty of placenta in the future to be rendered in 3D
Yeah.
for your viewing horror pleasure. I don't know.
Both. It
Yes.
is spooky month, so
Yes.
there's got to be a little bit of horror involved, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be creature caster stuff. So that's gonna be non-Warhammer.
Yay!
Yeah.
Just like today's was sort of non-war.
Yeah.
Today's was
Something.
There's a little bit of Games Workshop involved because of who we're replacing the models of, but these things are not things you will find at Games Workshop.
No. Thank goodness. So that's Sunday. We also have a lot of interesting stuff. I don't know if we're ready to say just yet. Some big projects we've been working on.
Yeah. Also, Friday, for those of you who are members,
Yes.
is a continuation of Zach's journey through the Shyish.
Yes.
So join us for that if you're a member. If you're not a member, become a member.
Yes,
It's
you are
great.
missing out if you are not.
Yes.
He's building a board. There's gonna be a video on that, but like, you want to be there for the journey. It's like, you know, like they say about those movies or whatever. It's about the journey, not the end.
Right.
Yeah. So.
So.
All right. I'm going to close the poll. Whoa. Okay. Look, the lead is. You know, maybe if we just let this run forever.
We could go for another hour and just sit
Yeah,
here.
and just sit here until people change.
Yeah.
But okay, that is the end of the poll, and our winner of this Hobby Collab Kit Bash Challenge is Meg, with her gross baby rat thing. Yeah. Congrats.
My Gorslav. Thanks.
Yes.
I'm very proud
Congrats.
of myself. Thank you, chat. I'm so glad you enjoyed my monster.
Yes.
Now I have to pick a meal.
Yeah.
So.
And I would prefer it to be cooked, but you know that's not. You don't have to.
I was not gonna pick raw meat.
Okay.
I was like, should I just do like bowl of tartare? You know, I don't want to do that to Sarai. I have two things that I'm thinking.
Okay.
Have you ever had liver and onions?
I have, and I'm down. Let's do it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You like liver and onions?
I mean, it's been a long time. I have a whole story. Maybe we can.
this is
We'll
great.
save it for the next one. But yes.
I'm picking liver and onions.
All right, liver and onions.
I love liver and onions.
Perfect.
And it's so rare that you find somebody else who will have it.
Yeah. Is
So-
Zach gonna enjoy this, or is he gonna hate it?
No, he likes liver and
Okay,
onions.
well then we're all good.
Yeah, we're good. The only person who's a maybe is poor Brett. If Brett ends up in the next
All
Kit
right,
Bash,
Yeah.
then he's having liver and onions with us.
All right.
So
Well,
great.
that was fun.
Organ meat. This is perfect.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, and thank you to Totally Not Panicking for the inspiration. Hope you get to see the end of this and
Yes.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.